our intrepid heroes, the Cask Raisers, had made their way throughout the city of Bazazan, collecting information about the relic that rests upon their dear shark friend's chest, the jewel, the lost vestige. As they gathered more and more information, they encountered individuals, some new, some old, including Kava, the sister of Bhaqull, in the tavern, the Ready Room, being tasked with learning more information about Aliosia, the individual from the Vermilion Dream, and learning more and more about how the rise may be connected to their artifact. They decide to set forth into the dungeon itself to learn what secrets it may hold and find out what exactly Aliosia was looking for in there. Upon approaching, a lot of you assisted the Aurora Watch members with dispatching a number of the Gloomstalkers that had broken their way out. And upon doing so, they allowed you passage directly into the doors, giving you a final warning that as soon as you pass through, they would be forced to shut the doors behind you. This is where we'll be beginning, at the front of the Betrayer's Rise.
Right, Lulu, are the doors open?
They are wide open right now.
I guess we're going inside. Let's go.
So
Alright.
there is no music.
I know.
I hate it here.
Bask in the silence, bitch.
As
Wait, hold on, we're
The
missing a party
last-
member.
as the last of you
Actually, it's...
enter into this bridgeway that crosses across this large chasm.
fucking entering Silent Hill.
I was about to say, bro, when do we start playing Dark Souls?
I am back. Sorry, I spilled water all over myself.
Oh, you're fine. You all stand on a blood-stained bridge that extends over a chasm of swirling silver mist. On the far side of the bridge is a closed double door of black stone inscribed with a circle containing the profile of a smiling woman. The symbol is gouged with deep marks. It looks as if someone attempted to sort of deep marks looks as if they tried to scour the marking from the stone where the symbol is, but failed. As the last of you make your way into or onto this bloodstained bridge, you all hear the boom as these massive stone doors slam shut behind you. You are now on this bridge.
Gonna examine the door ahead of us, and you said it was like a profile of like a woman on it, the gouged out eyes.
It is a picture of a smiling woman. It looks like it's tried to be marked out, but the symbol is actually fully intact still.
All right.
Roll
Gonna try to
me
open the door. Oh.
Religion check.
Fool, you think I care about religion? I really care about religion.
Really care about religion.
You do care about religion, as you recognize immediately that this is Avandra, the Changebringer. At least a symbol of her.
I'm finding God this entire trip.
Literally.
I found him!
With a natural 20, I will say you notice immediately that the symbol itself seems to glow with a hum of light, a subtle pulse of energy that is steady. And then you look back at Duncan and see a similar pulse coming from his chest.
Hey, Duncan. I
Hmm.
want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
This door, you know the god, the her name always escapes me. The Changebringer.
Mm-hmm.
You got some similar glowing bits to the statue here. You not statue, the door here. You mind trying to open it?
He's gonna look it down at the neck. Oh. Sure. And then step up and start.
As you grow closer to the door, the
Mhm.
faint radiant light becomes a deeper crimson light as the door begins to glow brighter. You feel a pull now towards the door, and you place your hand upon the Jewel of Three Prayers, and you feel a warmth to it that pulses in sync with the door in front of you.
I don't like that.
Duncan's just gonna go ahead and slowly put both hands on either side of the two double doors and slowly start to try and push as hard as he can.
Without even pushing, the second your hands touch the door and slides and opens way for you into a long hallway.
Forward
I
we
didn't
go.
do it.
I don't like the foreboding atmosphere here.
It wasn't me.
Well, you opened the door. All right, I don't really care how you did it. Door's open. Let's go.
Okay.
Reveal the hallway. Ah!
And as you
We're all
all
in darkness.
continue into this, the door again slides after the last of you get through. As you enter an incredibly long hallway, you saw the outside of the rise, and even as you pass through, you feel like this hallway can't have been this long. It feels impossibly long. As you continue along, all along the walls, you see depictions of the wars, of the calamity, fights and battles with the betrayer god on murals, different depictions of torture and death, several splayed bodies on a field of destruction, with one man standing above them remaining.
Don't let the
Say-
foreboding artwork scare you.
Well,
Wait, actually, God,
Mhm.
Who's the man standing above all of them?
You can roll me a history check if you like.
Well, as a master of religion, history will be nothing for me.
Come again?
That is enough. You recognize that these depictions are of the Battle of the Barbed Fields. It was a climactic fight during the Calamity, in which the devotees of the Prime Deities broke through the garrison of the Betrayer's Rise and reached the walls of Gordranus. Prominently depicting in one large, massive relief as you're passing by is a melancholy warrior with curly hair carrying a spear and shield. By his side, there are two figures, a white-haired girl who looks no more than 12, and a young adult woman with hair that flows behind her, turning into a road upon which countless soldiers march. With your nat 20 from before Religion, you again recognize this to be a depiction of Avandra, the Changebringer, and the young girl is Sahene, the Moonweaver.
I know I just said don't let the foreboding artwork freak you out or anything, but that's the Moonweaver. All of this is This is war before any of us. I mean, the Great Calamity.
This must be the war I was talking about.
Yeah. This is starting to understand why we're getting so many warnings about this place. This is way before any of us. How old this place might be,
We
I
knew
have no idea.
how old that this place would be. This was pre-calamity.
Lulu,
Then what are we gonna find in here? Probably
Senor
something
God.
that's dangerous.
Yes.
The curly-haired man, is he the same man we had in the vision?
This is a more rudimentary drawing. You can roll me an insight check if you like.
Yeah.
I would like to help assist with that.
Okay,
Thank
roll
you
with
for
advantage then.
guidance.
So, the depiction of him is different than the image you saw, but you do remember him having a sheath at his side and a shield on his back. So you can very quickly surmise that not only is this the man, but he is also wearing the necklace. And the necklace is connected to Sahene the Moonweaver, as you found it in one of her temples. And this place is connected to Avandra, the Changebringer.
That's the guy we saw in Division. And
Really?
she's the lady that we found the necklace in. Oh, wait,
Okay.
that didn't sound right.
Wait. So, are you trying to say that the person who we're trying to save is him?
Well,
Maybe.
from what we've been told so far about all of this, more and more, it seems like he was the one that the poem was talking about.
He's even wearing the necklace, and Duncan will point up towards it. She... memory bad. She was the one who answered his call, right?
He was calling up to the Moonweaver.
Oh.
We are
Then
we are
why-
playing a game with gods right now.
That can always end in a good or a bad way. And I'm thinking more of the bad ways.
Let's keep moving forward. I think we could all
Okay.
use getting out of this hallway.
Yeah, agreed. I agreed with this. This place is starting. These pictures are starting to give me a creeps.
Also,
Well,
Duncan, you ever feel like weirdly we just got like weirdly smarter all of a sudden?
I don't know.
That
Someone?
As you all push further,
The dead guy.
the depictions on the walls are replaced with holes. All along both sides of the walls, just these small, quarter-sized holes up and down the walls on either side. And you all hear what sounds like what can only be described as a faint snoring.
Ooh.
Wait. You said that we see a bunch of holes in the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Can I quickly do a perception check for the floor? If I see any weird like pedestals or anything?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Guidance.
That'd be a D4, right?
Yes.
The guidance?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so where's my perception?
I would roll the d4 first.
It will not matter.
Here,
Roll
I'll help you. I'll hack with you.
I strained too hard. Ow, my
You said that I heard that we hear snoring, right?
Yes, but starting with Ika's not one here. Ika, you are sure that every rock is a pressure plate, and there are tons of rocks along the ground.
Oh shit. We have to be careful. The rocks to activate traps.
After I hear that, I'm going. Can I cast find traps?
Yeah.
Don't make me look fucking stupid.
Oh wait, I have
Yeah.
to roll my perception. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my perception?
Doki, you
Go ahead.
cast find trap, and there is no trap here.
God damn it.
Ika, are you sure you got smarter?
I'm 100% sure I'm really good at this.
Flemeth, with your natural 20 perception, you cue in not on a sight, but on a sound. That snoring sound. And you realize that it's not just a normal snoring. There's like air and movement behind these walls. And you see through one of the holes what looks like an eye flicker open for a second and then close again. And then you see mouths and faces in these walls. Sleeping in these walls are several gibbering mouthers, the creatures you fought before.
Flemeth is going to motion all of you, like a finger to the mouth, like she'll sign to but also talk to Bhaqull about what she saw in the walls and that we should be quiet.
Everyone, quiet.
I'm gonna need a group stealth check.
Duncan is immediately upon. Hold on. Duncan's going to immediately, after being told what they are and seeing that, he's going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right, that'll be a +10 to your stealth on this group stealth check.
Okay.
Are we all rolling, or are we rolling as a group?
It's a group stealth check, so everyone has to roll.
Okay.
My dex is kinda high. Everyone
Remember, it's
else's
plus
fucking
10
sucks.
to whatever you roll, things to pass without a trace.
+10.
Yes.
Thank
Oh.
God.
Dude,
Oh,
this is the
thank God.
second time in a row. You are everyone.
Oh my god!
What is going on?
So we have three
I
18s, a
have
15, and a
terrible
30, and a 33.
Why the fuck
Okay.
can't you sneak?
Oh, and 22. And a 22.
I'm a huge bitch.
Or no, sorry, 27, my bad.
Gotcha. So, without pass without a trace, this would be a massive failure.
You're so lucky! It's so lucky
Thank you.
that I
With
still
pass
have
without a
this shit.
trace, you are quiet.
get my watermelon
You
juice
mold
now.
with the stone as you push through this hallway,
God.
and the creatures remain undisturbed. As you push further in, with your natural 20, Flemeth, you realize something about this place that you're in. It is shifting constantly.
Oh.
You hear the sounds of clicking in the walls. You almost imperceptibly feel the movement as you and your party are moved as you walk. The entire structure is constantly in movement.
Can I make a perception check of the floor if I feel this?
You would not feel this. This was only given to Flemeth because of the nat 20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bhaqull will hear. I feel that this place is alive. It's moving with us as we travel.
Well, we were told it would.
But it just feels so more than what was told to us.
Duncan.
What?
You know how the two of them have some secret language where they keep staring at each other, but it feels like they're talking?
Oh, she's signing while she does this.
Oh, she's fucking signing. I don't know what she's doing. She's like throwing gang signs at him. I don't know what's happening.
Duncan's going to look at Ika and go, have you not talked to Bhaqull inside their brain?
Ew. No.
Are you okay?
How the fuck would I
Carmine
do
would just
that?
kind of grab and like hold on to Varus's
I
fucking
don't.
like
It's kind of
jacket
cool.
for a bit.
I like to use my mouth.
I mean, you don't knock it till you try it. Go.
What's that mean?
But Duncan's going to actually lightly say, I can only hold this up for an hour, so we have to decide where we're going.
As you push out into an opening, you enter into a new
Did that
space.
rhyme?
This chamber is empty as far as you can see, except for on the far wall. There seems to be a small semicircular table resting against the back wall, and there are 6 narrow alcoves that line the east and west walls. There seems to have been a passageway up to the northeast alcove, but you can see even from here there's debris from parts of where that passageway has long since caved in.
Do we see this light?
You do see that small bit of light there.
All right. Are we safe to
think
speak
I have
up,
a
or
spell
should
for
we
this.
all stay kind of quiet?
Without a roll, none of you can hear the snoring anymore.
Ah, wonderful. All right, forward.
Maybe not too loud, but I think talking is fine.
And Duncan will pass without a trace.
Let's check and see what this thing is at the end of the room first, and then from
Wait.
there try to figure out where we're gonna go.
Lulu,
Yes, the table had my
how
attention.
dark is this room?
This room is dim light. There is light coming from the northwest alcove and not much else.
Duncan's gonna head for the light.
I just realized I had this spell, this cantrip. So Fleming is going to hold her mace up. She's gonna touch the round part of it, and it's gonna glow like a light. She's using light.
Duncan, don't separate
Discord
too
is
far.
dying.
Whoop! I just right here.
I know. Just don't go in.
Okay.
God,
If
gonna
this
check and see what's on this
Place is
pedestal.
moving. I don't want us to get separated.
Oh,
All right.
Bear.
As you look on the pedestal, there is a skull vase. Inside the mouth of the skull, you see the withered remains of a bouquet of lilies.
I know this
You
might
see
sound.
on the base there is writing. Do either of you speak Abyssal?
No check.
Of course, it's Abyssal.
Nope.
Nope, but I speak Elven.
That doesn't help.
You were just doing
Hey guys.
I can speak celestial, but not abyssal.
Hey guys. Skull vase over here with some kind of language and dead flowers in it. Anybody make any note of this?
I can have a
Different
look.
sorts?
Also, Duncan, we might need your plant-based specialties as well.
I
Come
would
here.
say,
What?
Duncan, as you're looking at that wall
Mhm.
there, you see there is a message scratched into the wall, carved into the wall, that is also in Abyssal.
More weird letters.
All right, Bhaqull, do your magic.
Bhaqull does in fact speak Abyssal.
Wonderful. As you approach the skull vase, at the base of it, it says in Abyssal, "Cast that which you value into oblivion." Roll me a religion check, but cool.
You want some guidance? Ugh.
Too late.
With a natural 1, you have trouble understanding what this riddle could mean at all.
It says cast that which you. What was it exactly?
Cast that which you value into oblivion.
Cast that which you value into oblivion.
Can we roll for religion after hearing that?
If you have a proficiency in religion, yes.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if your character would, you don't have to ask us out of character.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over at Bhaqull's shoulder to see it, and going to roll for. Can I roll for religion?
Yeah.
Lulu? Okay. I don't know why I keep asking for permission.
It's okay. It's okay. You're being nice. It's alright.
Okay. Okay.
Thank God that's a cantrip.
I know, right? Yeah.
Actually, with that guidance,
Oh.
what's a very hard thing to do? It's just recognizing. You remember from studying in the ways of the Raven Queen, you were also taught about the betrayer gods. As an opposition to the Pliant deities, there's someone you would be known about. You recognize the term oblivion to be a reference to the sorry, it's a hard name. Tharizdun, who is the betrayer god of emptiness and entropy. He's also known as the Chained Oblivion, and is often depicted with skulls.
Let me take out her journal. Actually, Duncan, hold mace.
Oh.
Yeah, she hands you
Walk over
her,
and hand it,
and
and take a hold of it.
Glowing on the ball. She'll take her journal out and she'll flip to the many words that she points at, and goes to betrayer gods and pretty much points at the words to relay this to Bhaqull and the others so that they can see.
Thank you for allowing us.
So I guess it is some kind of altar to this one then.
Can
It could
I-
be a reference that you may have to give something up.
There's more weird
Can I-
letters.
Can I actually try something? Here, Bhaqull, go read that. I'm gonna do a thing, and I promise I won't break it.
Oh, okay. Please don't.
God, I remembered I had this in my inventory. I have a deep blue piece of flint that, when struck with steel, produces not a spark but a drop of water.
Yeah.
Can I try to drop some water into the face? Just use my knuckle dusters and the flint and kind of.
You want to drop water into the vase?
Yeah, on the dead flower.
Okay. Hold on that one.
Okay.
As we go over to the passageway that Duncan is standing by, you immediately see the words on the wall. They're in basically what would be bold, scrawled across the wall. Bhaqull. And it says, "To me, touch your hand. To me, relinquish hope. To you, accept death. To you, invite hollowness." And as you step closer, you feel the urge to place your hand upon the wall.
Oh,
Mm,
I touched the wall.
You touch the wall?
Does Duncan see the Bhaqull reaching for the
Roll
wall?
me a wisdom check as Bhaqull has touched the wall.
I was gonna say I would have fucking stopped him, but alright.
Oh, fuck!
Me roll wisdom check?
So as you go to touch the wall, actually roll an insight check. And then after the insight check, if you still continue to touch the wall, then you'll roll a wisdom save. Okay, so as your hand gets closer and you read this sentence again, you understand that the wall seems to want to devour someone's body. But the wall can only consume someone who has accepted that they'll die and doesn't struggle against that fate.
Bhaqull's gonna look at his hand and look at the wall. Or lower his hand.
What were you just going to do?
A very big mistake.
I was going to say, didn't you tell me not to wander off because the place moves?
I wasn't going to wander. But, I think from what this wall says, if someone is willing, this would consume them.
So what is that, suicide wall?
Well, probably
With this-
some kind of sacrifice.
With a 17 insight, you don't get the impression that suicide is the goal here. You get the impression this is a pathway of some sort, but the key to that pathway is acceptance of death.
I think
Touch the wall, Bhaqull.
I think it leads somewhere, but you have to accept death for it. I'm not sure if that means you have to accept that, well, like that you would die if you touched it, or if you would have to accept that you might die.
Oh.
And as the two of you are reviewing the wall, you hit the flint, and water produces a spark of water, which, to those who haven't seen it, it's very odd to see. You know, usually you hit flint, you expect to see sparks of flame, but this is just like a splash of water comes out and drops onto the lilies, which, as soon as the water touches them, they dissolve, and the water itself evaporates into nothingness. There seems to be some enchantment on the inside of the skull.
Ooh. Okay. Death flowers, death face. Got it. All right. That's
What happened?
I dropped
What?
some water onto the flowers, and well, they're so dead that they just pretty much.
Oh, I could have
fell
brought them back
apart.
to life.
No, I don't think you could have. No, I think this vase is. I don't know if it's magically enchanted. I just know that I just watched water become nothing, and that's not.
That's not
Even
Right.
without a roll, you can feel magical energy around this vase.
This vase is big no go unless someone has some kind of death fetish for it. I'm not touching it.
I mean, death always comes for everybody.
Oh, so
It's
why
a
am I still
local
holding
thing.
your mace?
I'm
Oh,
aware
I'm sorry.
death comes
Yeah.
for everybody, but
He'll hand it
that
back.
vase is gonna fast forward the process. Also, so what's going on with that wall?
Well, I'm maybe 70% sure it opens something, a passage maybe.
And
But to enter, I think you have to accept death.
can I cast detect magic on the wall?
You can. It is definitely magical. I will say, with detect magic up, everything all around you is magical, but especially the writing on that wall, and especially the skull on the pedestal over there.
Is anybody gonna try to fuck with the face?
Not after
Are
what
we
we
all
just
on the
saw.
same page with that?
I don't
Yeah.
think
Can I? Well, knowing after what Bhaqull had already told me, can I detect what school of magic?
For this, the magic that is used here, is beyond your realm. This magic is far stronger than you can fathom to understand with detect magic.
maybe we should explore other places before we decide to fuck with the door.
Well,
Well,
it's
well,
not a
sorry.
door. It's a
I-
wall with writing. It's ominous.
Varys,
Hmm.
as you walk back into the center of the room, you turn back to where you came from and see there is now a blank wall there.
Mind if the undead guy touches the wall?
Oh,
I guess you are technically already dead. But I
It
also
goes a little
don't
bit.
know what would happen.
It was a little bit deeper than that, but sure. Watch out the way, big guy.
okay.
Are you sure you want to?
Well, currently, at least from what I'm Oh. Yeah, no, I don't exactly think we have any other option unless you got a better one. You are
I'm-
smarter than me.
I mean, it's true. We could try and look in the other passages, but this does call out, I guess. But sometimes things calling out aren't good.
Aramine,
Well-
can you roll me a perception check while they're discussing?
Yeah, I was going to actually put on the glasses that I have.
Okay.
And roll
Roll it with
perception.
advantage.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Yes, because she has the eyes of eagle. Alright,
Double
perception.
ones, let's go.
No.
Just
You and the
kidding.
double ones.
Well, make sure to roll again. You have advantage.
Oh, yeah. Hold on,
Mhm.
let me actually.
You
roll
could be
down
better.
With advantage.
By a singular point. Okay,
So, with a 19, as you are on this side of the room, you look at the rubble, and you see dust flow off the top and then go back in and flow off the top. There is a passageway past this rubble. So there is a world where you could try and clear this rubble, though you're unsure how long it would take.
She's going to feel near the rubble and see if she does feel air. Does she feel air?
She does feel
flowing
air.
through? She's going to look back. Guys, this passage actually, where I'm standing, actually has some air flowing through it.
You want to clear that rubble?
It's up to you guys. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Hmm.
But I think we only have 2 ways.
Varus, Duncan, do me a favor. Check the other, I guess, these little crevices in the wall. See if there's anything else around here.
Okay.
All right,
Get
both of you
the
roll me
far side,
investigation
then.
checks as you guys have looks.
Investigation.
I'm going to put away the glasses.
Decent.
Duncan, you find nothing on your side but solid walls. Varys, on your side, on the first alcove, there's nothing but solid walls. The second alcove, again, nothing but solid walls. However, you do find under that rock is a skeletal hand with a ring on it.
Anything stand out about the ring?
Roll me an Arcana check or an investigation check, your choice.
Hold there with this. Why is that an advantage suddenly?
With a 10, you can't tell what this ring is, but you do recognize. Do you speak Elven?
Yes.
You do recognize writing on it that says beloved, and you recognize this to be a wedding ring of some sort.
Oh no.
Fuck, he's gonna pocket it.
The road. The rogue and the thief.
Did you two find anything?
No, just more walls.
Just walls and someone's hand. Well, the bones of it.
Was there
Actually,
anything
Duncan's
on the
hands
hand?
No.
Okay.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's just a hand in a place where everything is weirdly specifically here.
Can I
Well,
take a look at the alcove
a lot of
available
people
and see how
could have
wide
died
it
in here.
is?
That's factual.
The alcove that Armine's at, sorry?
Yeah.
It's the same
Like
width
how-
as the other alcoves.
Like, is it like wide enough to like fit like a large animal in, or would it be too narrow?
I mean, all of these will be able to fit a decently sized animal, yeah.
Okay.
It hurts me so much knowing that I know damn near the answer to this now, and we can't take that fucking path. 'Cause it's stupid. All right. I'm gonna stand in front of the wall.
You feel the urge to put your hand upon it.
I live via my need to do my job, and I know when it is done, there is a chance I will fade. I am okay with that, as long as it gets done. Then I'm gonna touch the wall.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. With a 13, you have that thought in your head. When this is done, it is okay. But then you hear yourself respond, no. It's not okay. I have to be done now. I have to accept this. I have to be ready to die now. And you feel it pull you further and further down. I am ready to die, you say to yourself. I am ready to die. Plymouth, you watch as Ika is pulled into the wall and disappears.
Does Bhaqull also say that?
Oh,
Yep.
Ika!
Huh?
He went in the wall.
What?
What?
She's gonna rush over very quickly. Does not seem good.
I guess there's not a lot of choice at this point.
Okay. As you are all figuring that out, Ika, you take a second or two to recompose yourself, and you are on the other side of the wall in a hallway, completely dark. Which you recognize behind you, there is a door. And beside that door is a lever.
I'm going to. Or pull the lever. Fuck, I don't know. Pull the lever.
All right?
Oh, the lava, Ika!
All of you who are standing there watching Ika go through, see the wall begin to slide away slowly. And there is a dark corridor, and Ika is standing there on the other side of the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't scare us like that again.
I thought you were dead.
I am ready to.
Hmm.
I am ready to.
Bhaqull's gonna step over to Ika. Can you get in his face? Don't think like that.
You snap out of your daze.
What?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. We should move forward. We should keep going.
Yeah.
Mm. Someone's gonna look back and walk over towards that path again, though. He is very weirded out that there's air flowing through it. Question, God. Can I send my echo in underneath that to actually
I
see?
don't believe you can mechanically, no. I believe it has to go through a space you can pass through.
Okay.
Also, I don't think you can see through your echo until a certain level anyway.
I think.
I think it's a feature at like level 6 or something.
Oh shit.
Guys, I just had to accept my own mortality and convince myself I'm going to die right now. Can we please go through the doorway?
I'm already.
Okay.
Oh,
Lemons
well.
already
Okay.
was passed through.
Shit, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
not get
yeah.
separated.
Okay, fine.
God, can I make a little tiny mark on the wall with something?
Yes.
Like a rock. Make a slash
You're able to
through it.
quickly make a slash on the wall, and a little bit of chalk left behind from the residue.
Alright, let's go.
Hope that ring fucking curses you.
You didn't put it on,
Swear
you
to
took
God.
it. Oh, Lord.
Look, I'm just doing.
Better
stupid
find a
rope
good
things.
fence.
Oh, God.
Watch him go to sell it and just be like, a single gold piece.
Sure, that's why he pocketed it.
Totally.
Don't propose to her with a fucking dungeon ring. I swear to God.
God.
Look. I never said Varus was sane.
She puts that ring on, just fucking dies right there. Like, oh.
Oh, God.
Gotta
Look at
find
her.
a new bitch.
Duncan! Oh my God.
Damn.
Don't know where I lost Ika at, but you ought to bring some back on the map. You really accepted that death a bit too hard.
He fell to oblivion.
No, he's in the walls. Ika has become the walls.
Get out of the wall, Ika.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Don't like this already.
You enter into this open space, and you enter into this chamber that reeks of death and incense. To the west, there is an open archway that leads to a small side room. And to the north, there are two statues of swollen, worm-bodied abominations, each with 3 arms and a hairless head of howling, fang-toothed man wearing a crown of black spikes. The hallway past the statues is lined with blades. Quivering blades on either side, curved and spinning on either way. At the far end of the hallway is double doors, and mounted above the double doors is an 8-inch tall canister made of a translucent crystal.
You see, Ika, that's a trap.
I'm about to pop your shark ass in a second. You say some shit.
Jesus.
Anyone who'd like to, roll me a religion check.
Well, as the master of religion,
Straight a roll
I got
or
Probably sure.
or can I
I'm
guide
good to
myself?
Go.
You can guide yourself if you want.
Yeah.
Get nowhere with religion because I'm not very religious.
Fuck that, I'm not trying.
Fight
I'm
gods,
not
not
religious.
acknowledge them. Exactly.
It's okay. It's okay. Duncan just started praying to gods anyway, so I don't expect anything good.
I'm not.
Right. So,
The last god we tried to pray to, it was bad.
Bhaqull and Flemeth, both of you recognize these statues to be depictions of the betrayer god Torog, the Crawling King, who is a god of enslavement and torture.
Mmm.
That's not good.
I don't know why, but I have a bad taste in my mouth.
What do you mean?
That guy literally looks like a giant slimy dick with arms.
I
As you get closer,
forward.
you see writing upon the ground in Undercommon.
Oh boy!
That says what it says on the map. You can actually read it. It's great.
Yeah.
Revel in the pain you inflict on others. It's a blurry.
Relish the pain
Relish
you
the
suffer
pain.
yourself as an offering to the Crawling King.
I
Crawling
don't.
King is the god of slavery and torture.
She's a
So is
Carmine
it? Is
hears
it?
it, and she's just like, "Yep,
Is it
nope,
a-
I'm walking away."
Is it asking us to take that
It's-
pain ourselves down that hallway, or to?
I'm not sure.
If it's just like the wall, it could be the same like this. You accepted death, and now we have to accept pain.
What do we see down the hallway?
There is a door at the end, and above the door, there is a crystal canister above the door.
When looking at the walls, is it just like smooth stone?
The walls past here or all around you?
No, like in here where the traps or the fucking things
The
are.
walls in here look like they used to be smooth stone, but corrosion from years of bloodshed has seeped into the walls as blood was everywhere here.
Does it
and
look
so I
dried or
marked
is
it.
it just
Dried currently, yes. Looks like it has not seen blood in some time.
I could
God,
turn
I
into
have
a
I have a
monkey.
question.
Yes.
If I hold on. If I were to use a key point to use patient defense, which lets me take the dodge action as a bonus action for my turn, could I gain advantage on trying to fucking like that one scene from Resident Evil, the lasers, but the
Oh
blades?
shit!
Are you about to try
Oh
and
my.
dodge roll through these motherfuckers?
That is some shenanigans that I am wholly here for.
This man is trying to dodge roll his way through this. I didn't
Okay,
think we were
okay.
actually playing Dark Souls, but okay.
All right.
We
Let
bear,
me-
I've
let me-
I've been
let me-
having some
let
similar
me- let me-
thoughts.
Let me cut down a key point. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of stand there and just.
As soon as you pass the writing, you all watch the writing glow a faint red, and as soon as he passes over it, the blades begin moving. And moving, going across, and coming up from the ground, and coming down from the ceiling. Blades are coming from every direction, spinning and twirling in every which way.
Ika,
Simon is just like, "What are you doing?"
Ika
Well, she
being
says
stupid.
it, but it's like, "Ooh."
Ika's being stupid.
One option is that we try to find ways around and defy literal gods and probably get some kind of either punishment or some kind of horrible curse, or we just suck it up. I'm willing to suck it up. I've already done it once. Do it again.
or we die.
Ah, it's alright. I already did it once. It's not too bad.
As the blades are going through, you all notice a crimson glow, a light down the entire room. And now the room is no longer dim. It is regular light, but a red light, as it invites this challenge.
Alright, I'm gonna... I might lose the character. Alright, fuck it.
I'm not
I'm gonna go.
to get your ass.
Roll me a
I'm gonna go.
dexterity saving throw with advantage for your key point spent.
I'm going to prepare entanglement on near traps.
You will take 10 points of slashing damage as you weave through this corridor. You are able to push through about halfway through on the one key point because it's a long corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Being cut up along the way. As the blood comes from you, it seeps into the ground, and you will watch at the end of the hallway a red crimson liquid begins to fill at the bottom of the crystal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I have to try to make it to the end. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep trekking.
All right, roll me another dexterity save. Unless you're going to
No.
use another key point, it's going to be normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go normal.
Okay. All right. Oh my god, that's so low. Okay.
So many
you
of those
take-
were ones.
Wow.
You will take 4 points of slashing damage. As the canister in the hallway fills a little bit more.
Okay,
As he's
I-
doing this, can I see how full that's getting?
It is a little. It's about a seventh of the way full.
Okay, so just barely.
Yeah.
All right. Am I at the door now? Was there a door at the end? Or...
There's a door at the end, so you've made it to the door. There are no handles on this door.
Oh fuck.
Ika, even if you can get through, I don't know if the rest of us can.
I think I understand what it needs.
Do you?
Okay.
What's
It wants
need?
blood.
Of course it does.
Can I try to jump kick the door?
Yeah.
Mm.
You're
God.
going to have to move it back into the blades to do so, though.
Hmm. All right. So currently, where I'm at right now, the blades aren't hitting me.
You have one small, tiny space where you were like leaned against the door to avoid the blades. Like
Yeah.
it is like 3 feet of space, barely. So it's like not enough room to maneuver.
Can I reach the crystal?
Yeah, you could. It's about 8 feet up, but it's up there.
Hold on. Let me do this. Guys!
Yes?
I can break the crystal!
I don't think that's a good idea.
The other option is all of you equally have to go running through the blades to fill up this thing. Or
Duncan's
I could break
going to
it.
start walking towards the
If you
the
thought
saw
gods
blades.
would curse you before, I think if you break things, they very much will.
What if it impresses them?
I doubt that.
Duncan,
You
as
doubt
you
many
enter
things.
the blades, roll me a dexterity saving throw. You can also choose to fail if you wish.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna let it cut me up.
Okay. So you take 17 points of slashing damage.
He's gonna turn back towards Flemeth. I need you to heal me at a certain point. And he's
Wait,
just gonna
who's-
he's just gonna continue to stand there to let it cut him up.
Okay. As you do this, you watch the blood flow into the ground, and the crystal above you, Ika, begins to fill up even more, and it looks to be a little over a quarter full now.
So 17, so I'm down to 22 hit points. I'll let it hit me for another round, depending on how much the damage is. Yep.
15 more points.
Yep. I'm then going to look at Flemeth. I need you to heal me for whatever you can.
It seems to be over half full now.
Flemeth will reach out her hand to Duncan and
He'll extend his hand out so you don't have to come anywhere near him.
okay.
Because he's just
I'll be
barely
right here.
in.
Yeah. She'll pump in I want to use. Wait, which one is it? Cure wounds.
What's that?
It's
It should be 1d8 unless you're
yeah.
casting at a higher level.
It's I'm doing it at first level. So it's
Oh.
1d8 plus
1d8
my spell
spell
casting
casting.
modifier.
Yep.
Which my modifier is.
It'll say on your spell page. Your spell
I think it was 6. I believe it's 6. Lulu, is it 6?
What is your casting? Is it wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. I'll have a look.
No, it's 7. There we go.
Your spell attack is 7. Your casting is 4. Your ability is 4. Because it's plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus 4?
Plus 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And 10 points of HP back to you.
You just heal up your wounds and then they instantly cut again.
That's 20, that's 32, so yeah, down to 7, so I'm up to 17. Well, hit me
It's
for
okay.
another round.
God, I think I'm gonna give
How
him
bad-
a hand and...
How bad does he look from a
Is Ika
non-mechanical
also going to
standpoint?
jump in?
They don't want me to break the thing, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
Duncan's going to take 19
I'm
points.
passed out.
Oh, fuck.
I hit the
Yeah.
ground.
And then Ika
Fucking
is
hell.
going to take... Where's
Oh,
my
Lord.
thing again?
Oh lord.
Flemeth is just gonna grab Duncan and drag him
Ika's gonna
away.
take
Bhaqull will help.
21. But
Okay.
as it cuts into you, Ika, the blades stop and retract. And you look back and see that the crystal is full and the doors begin to open.
Alright, Ika is just... both Ika and Duncan are mauled at this point, but Ika's just gonna fall to one knee.
I'll go get Ika. You work with him.
Ooh.
Random question, Lulu, because I've been
Okay,
standing
that
in this
was-
side room the entire time. Is there anything over here?
There is a door over there, yes.
Like nothing about just a regular ass looking door?
Yeah, just regular ass looking door.
Is it open?
It's closed.
Hmm.
Do you see that I made it all
Rogue
the
brain does not
way?
trust.
Yes, I noticed. Bhaqull's gonna.
Doesn't appear to be any traps on the door as far as you can see, and it looks to be unlocked.
Gonna
Bhaqull's gonna
Going-
help Ika up
open.
and start
I'm
pulling.
assuming the door opens inward.
It opens outward.
Lulu,
You
Hold there on that one, Varys.
Mhm.
So Bhaqull,
Bhaqull's gonna carry Ika back towards Flemeth.
okay, and Flemeth, you are
I'm cast once Bhaqull brings Ika towards her, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds again at 2nd level, which increases the
to
healing.
2d8. Yes,
Yeah.
to 2d8
Well,
plus 4.
Okay. To make sure I have that right.
Is that for both of us?
Yes.
That's for Duncan.
Oh,
It's one target.
Oh fuck! Y'all are
I see.
making me lose my spell slots.
let's see what I.
I think you guys
No,
have
wait.
some potions.
I just I realized I have 4 potions. Okay. Yes. Where is it? Where's
Potions
my
needed.
stash? Okay. I'm gonna give a Duncan a healing potion. It's a standard healing potion, so it's
2d4 plus 4, or
E-
yeah, 2d4 plus 2 rather.
yes. And then I'm gonna give the other one to Ika.
Do I roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Yeah.
So
So
both
it's
you get
2.
2d4 plus 2.
Ooh, I get 6 hit
Gotcha.
points. Let's go.
And then +2.
Yeah, so you get 7.
All
Right. As you guys are drinking those potions, and Duncan, you're getting up, you hear a screech come from the other room. As Varys, you open the door, and bursting out as soon as you open the door are 3 flying, flaming skulls.
What the fuck?
Muscles.
Okay.
Doom.
And I'm going to need all of us to roll initiative.
Ah.
I was figuring we could roll into the
Yeah,
smarts when I open this door, but it turns out it wouldn't have mattered, so never
Let's
mind.
go for the basic door, right? The basic door.
See, this time, I was right.
I'm gonna make sure he pulls
It's
up the
fine,
initiative.
Depressa. We both did our own versions of stupid.
I
What
didn't
do you mean?
select
I
the
didn't even do a
token.
stupid this time. I did exactly what the floor told me because the gods, we're in that kind of place right now.
Son of a bitch.
Again, I
Also,
just
you
just
stole the
like,
god. Not only have you stolen the ring of what I'm gonna call it, the ring of progression. That's what I'm gonna fucking call it now. The ring of progression. Then
Okay.
you open the fucking door to release Lost Souls. I guess I'm playing Doom now.
I mean, there was just a hallway that
Cool,
demanded
rolled
blood.
the nat 20s over here for initiative, and I'm a monk.
First of all, when you heard literally floor and slavery, our mind just went, nope, going that way.
Cool. What are you gonna cast? What are you gonna cast?
What do you think I'm gonna get?
What are you gonna cast?
But also, I don't know if that counts because I didn't hit my token, so I actually might have to.
It does count. You can
It does?
you can change it.
Uh,
Yeah,
Okay.
if you do it again, and then you can change your number.
Is it?
Oh.
Is it Eldritch Blast?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
Maybe. I have
Oh,
other
me
spells.
and Lulu, me and the skulls.
No, the skull's got a 5. I rolled incorrectly.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, my bad. I'm sorry. Eldritch Splash.
Thank you.
Look, I'm just doing the rogue thing. I'm finally doing the right thing.
Well, Bhaqull gets to go first, even though they're lower, because get a nat 20.
Yippee!
Because even though that's probably not the right rule, that's how I'm doing it.
That is
I
fine.
think a nat 20 means
Yippee!
something.
Woohoo!
That's fine. I have no.
The rules of Lulu's
No
God.
qualms with this.
However, Bhaqull's not actually going first because they get a surprise round.
Yippee! Woohoo!
So
Toasty.
Little music.
have a
Let's
look.
fucking go.
Hey, Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make 100% sure that I'm playing 1000% by the rules for this. So, my punching, right? The way that I have it set up on my little board, I have it set where it says attack, and then I have dex, and then +1 because of my +1 weapon, and then proficient because I'm supposed to be proficient in punching, right?
Correct.
So that's correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
I've been gifted burritos.
Then 1d6
Nice.
plus.
All right.
Let's
So,
go ahead.
starting up first with their surprise round, this one is going to fly around the corner, bursting out, flying around. You're all going to see it come into view as it's going to fire 2 flame rays directly at Bhaqull's back. (23) and 14.
Oh, no.
I have bad news.
Both those hit?
Well, yes. My
also-
armor class is 12.
So 8 points of fire and then 9 points of fire damage.
How much is that total?
That would
17.
be 17.
17. Poggers.
Oh no. Okay. This one is going to fly out behind here. And it's going to. What do I want to do? Oh, I could be so mean, and I don't want to be mean.
Be mean.
Be mean? Are you
mean.
sure?
Why would you say something,
Do it, you
Liz?
coward, you won't.
Okay. This one's gonna shoot a fireball at the group of you.
Oh my god.
Why
This
would
is
you
like-
say
Yippee!
No balls at
Right.
DM.
Come on.
No, it's great because now I get to haunt. Now I get to haunt Varys from the fucking grave, going, "You dumbass! Don't ever touch another door."
I
Okay,
need a
roll.
dex save
Okay.
from the four of you.
It's truly
Oh, why is it low now?
a party's true fear is an unopened door.
The
Yeah,
only
that's
one
been
who
realized.
saves is Liz. So Flemeth, this will be half damage for you.
Oh, fuck.
I'm out.
Always
cold.
carrying
I
a
don't even
shield
care.
on your back.
Fuck, bro, I feel you. We're both out cold on this. Ooh.
6, 27 points of fire damage.
I'm unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
I'm also unconscious.
Oh,
Son
shit.
of a bitch.
I'm down.
God damn
Good
it.
job.
It's looking like I get to be that bee a lot sooner than I thought.
Right?
God
I
damn
might
it.
have to start making a new character.
1 sec.
Start working character sheet now.
May as well, honestly. Here, I'll go and start looking as well.
How much fire damage
That'll
did I
be
get?
13 points of fire damage to Flemeth. And then the last Flaming Skull is going to take 1 ray at Aramine and 1 ray at Varys, both at disadvantage because it's up close.
Oh, but if it hits me, I get to fucking.
This is Aramine, 22 with disadvantage. Holy shit. And this is
Yeah,
Varys,
that hits.
16 with
and-
disadvantage.
Ties hit, right?
Ties hit, yes.
Then yes.
Okay, so 10 points of fire damage to Aramine, 13 points of fire damage to Varys.
I am gonna use my reaction of Hellish Rebuke and fucking.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay, never mind. Wait a minute. I read the spell again.
I was about to say, are you sure you want to do that?
I was like, do you want to
Never
use Hellish
mind.
here?
No.
Like, fire on the
Never
flaming
mind.
skulls.
Never mind.
Not even fire on the flaming skulls. You would take damage from it as well. It doesn't matter. It hits allies as well.
Hellish
what Hellish
doesn't
Rebuke
hit
does?
allies, no.
I thought it
Shit,
did.
Rebuke does
No.
not. It's
No,
a
it
really?
literal
It's a
reaction.
Mm.
Basically, what it does is she points her finger, and the creature that hit her is momentarily damaged by hellish flames, and they have to make a dex save. It is only for when she gets attacked. It's a reaction.
So, starting with your natural 20, roll me your first death save. Bhaqull.
Yippee!
My God.
Oh, where's death save again?
Just a nat 20? Or
Just a nat 20?
Regular 20. Higher than 10, you pass. Lower than 10, you fail. That's going to be 1 failure. Varys, you heard the explosion, and you heard the bodies drop in the other room.
Right.
Wait, 1 second. Let me double check how this reads.
Wait, is Flemeth still up, or is it all 4 of us down?
Flemeth is
No.
up.
Flemeth is up.
Oh, okay.
Did I take 10
Fortunately,
points
your
of...
healer is not dead. Yes, you took 10 points of fire damage.
Okay, got you. I was just making sure. I'm at 31.
Unfortunately, if they decide to heal any of us, that will be their action. And that fucking skeleton is gonna be like, get down!
Mm, you sure about that?
Hey, blow my mind. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you fully got. Hey,
Do it.
Okay,
you told him
so
what you mean, and that fucker opened the door.
So you've got a
Okay,
white
so I
mage.
can't-
You don't fuck with the white mage.
this is true. I mean, we quite literally have a fucking white mage who's blood lily right now. But
Fight
anyway,
the skulls.
yes. But okay, so I can disengage as a bonus action because cunning action.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna.
I will
fuck-
state, just to help you a little bit for action economy,
Mhm.
they don't get a bonus action any because they're only ranged, so you don't have to use a disengage to get away from them.
Ah, okay. I can just
So
move on.
just to be nice to you, because I was just mean to you, so you can just move away if you like.
Okay, so get slide D stones because I also range. Fuck, I can see all three of them.
If we survive this,
We're gonna have
nice
a
in
talk.
character talk.
Yeah, we can have a great talk after this. Fuck it, this one.
Okay.
Yeet. Shit.
That just misses.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Anything else for your turn?
these are purely ranged. They'll be running from people, so I guess maybe hide so I can get sneak attack procs.
Sure. You go ahead and slink against the wall and hide for cover. Ika, I'm going to need your first death saving throw.
It's a D20, right?
D20. It's going to be a
Bitch!
failure.
Oh,
Duncan, I'm going to need your first death saving throw.
oh my god.
Hey!
That's a success.
Yeah.
Honor
Hey,
mine, it's
big
going to be
guy.
your go.
So can I slightly move? Can I slightly move?
Yeah, you can move.
God.
Your lens has 10 feet of range. You can still hit it too.
Yeah, I can. And I was gonna cast if it's able enough. I was gonna cast my echo over there.
It's 15 feet cast range, but you can also move it. So
Okay.
you can cast it there and then move it over.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably what I'll do. So I'm gonna cast my echo over here.
1 second.
Fuck, this is stressful.
God damn it.
You have a pretty cool idea for my next character, though.
Totally not me just jumping onto D&D Beyond to make a quick character
Right?
replacement.
What the fuck? When my echo is summoned, I'm actually going to quickly. I want to get those fucking things' attention. So give me. I'm gonna probably do goading attack. Like, come here, you bitches.
Hey, don't you have fire resistance?
Yes.
Yeah, so that fire you took before would be 5, not 10.
Yes, you take half damage from fire.
Okay. Fuck. Well.
Yeah.
I was
Alright,
at
so you're moving this
41,
to here,
so-
and then you're going and attacking the one in the middle.
Yep. So I'm gonna do 2 attacks. I think. Isn't it? I think.
Yep.
All right. First, my
Yeah.
D20.
You're going to make one a goading.
One of goading. I'm gonna use my lance and try and fucking stab it. Fuck.
That is not going to hit.
All right, and I will do this again.
That just misses as well.
Ah!
Damn it. For some reason, I
Alright.
have a fucking thing of 13, so fuck me, I guess.
Sure would be nice.
You can use your could you use an attack action this turn? Oh, I think actually you have to hit to do that. Never mind.
Mm.
I was trying to let you use your echo stuff, but you can't use it unless you hit.
Yeah. I'm like looking through and going, what? Alright.
You can always action surge.
That is true, so I might actually do that. Now is a good time for it.
There you go.
Alright, action surge. Let me get. Do I just roll another one more attack?
You get 2 more attacks.
Alright. Actually.
And if you hit, you can use your echo ability. to get a third attack.
Son of
Still just misses. God damn.
balls.
Use your good rolls
Today.
for your investigation today.
Son of a. And we didn't go that way.
You've got one more swing. We
Yeah,
believe in
yeah.
you.
Alright, I'm gonna make my own swing for that. And I'm gonna undo it. Off we
That hit.
go.
So
Fucking-
roll damage, adds your superiority die for goading, and it's a wisdom saving throw.
For goading, it is yes. If they fail,
What is it? I think it's a 14, right?
DC is wisdom save is 1d6 damage. I think.
Okay, so you get another d6 damage. So one takes 10 points of damage. Get a d6 for your superiority die. You can also use your echo thing now to try and get another hit in if you like.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take
But
it because
it does succeed the goading, so it's not goaded.
damn.
With the sauce.
But I'll
That does
fucking
hit, though.
get it. Fuck you.
For another 4 points.
You're gonna
alright.
see both of them make both Armine and her Echo are both gonna attack the ones near each other. And she's literally gonna say, well, dear, you literally made the worst mistake we could have made today.
So that's 18 points on that one.
Alrighty.
It's beginning to look a bit hurt.
Good.
And with that, all the flaming skulls are going to turn at you. Pissed off.
Good. Good. Let the one who's fire assistant take all these guys.
And they are going to fire 6 fire rays at you.
Oh.
Natural 20, 15, 22, natural 1, 12, and 21. So I believe 3 of these hit.
My armor class is 16, so
Yeah,
yes.
so
3
3 of
those
these
do
hit, and one of them is a critical. So
But
the
they
non-criticals
all-
are going to be 14 and 4, and that's going to be halved
So 9.
to 9.
So 9 points of damage right now. Wait,
And
so I took
then the natural 20
1,
is just going to be 7 points. That is halved already. So
Alright,
9
or
plus
you-
7.
16.
Am I 16? Am I not
Quick
16?
maths.
Huh?
So yeah, that's 16 damage total for you, already halved.
Oh, okay. Let me calculate the out of the 41. I have to fucking do that. 41 minus
41
5.
minus 16.
15.
Is
Yo,
25.
41 hit points sounds really nice right about now.
It should be 25 hit points remaining.
Yeah.
Oh, 25? Okay.
Yes.
I got 20. Okay. Because I was counting for the original hit before.
Oh yeah,
As the last
plus the
5.
minus 5. Yeah, so you should have 20
Yeah,
now.
so I have 20. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
So, look at her, but there's the thing. She's glad she has the head of fire.
all right, Plymouth. It
Focus
is your
on
go.
her.
Okay. Oh, this only goes for one person. Okay, I'm gonna have to raise a higher level to do this spell. Are you a bonus? Please be a bonus.
A healing word, I believe, is a bonus if you have it.
Okay, but healing word only affects one person. I'm
Correct.
going. Yeah. So okay. All right. So this is a bonus action. So for my first action, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the skull farthest from me.
Okay. What does that say for it?
The target must
Constitution save?
succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
14, which I think is not a save, right? Yours is 16, 17.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's a fail.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your radiant damage.
hell?
Is it 1d8? Okay. There we go.
1d8. Mm-hmm.
That's it. There we go. Damn.
It does look like that hurts it a little more, though.
Okay. Bonus action. At 3rd level. Mass healing words to everyone that's around me. That would also so 6 creatures that is around me. So that would also help the tiefling.
Yeah, it definitely would. That'll be a d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, so d4 plus 4. Here is the issue you will have with Mass Healing Word, however.
Yes.
This will work on everyone, except for Ika. Because Ika is an undead. And Mass Healing Word specifically states does not work on constructs and undead. If it did not specifically state that, it would work, but it does specifically state that. But you can use it on the others and get them up.
Okay.
And if they have potions, they can get Ika up.
Let me go ahead and start looking
Yeah.
at my character ideas.
No,
You chose to be
Soulbound
undead.
sounds
I'm
kinda-
sorry.
Soulbound sounds kind of cool.
no, you can stop.
So roll your d4 and then add your 4, and that'll be what everyone is healed by. Max, yeah. Duncan and
Holy shit.
Bhaqull, you're back up on 8, and Varys, Flyneth, and Armine will all get 8 extra hit points back.
Holy shit, that's actually worthwhile because they're not paying attention to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna need that.
All right, so that'll be your turn, and it'll go to Bhaqull.
Bhaqull will awake from almost death, very ouchy. Bhaqull does not have any potions, so
He's gonna do his thing.
I'm gonna do. This is gonna sound really strange. I'm gonna Eldritch Splash.
Okay, which one are you aiming at?
This one, the one that's directly in front of me.
Okay.
The
Roll your
first one
2
Bhaqull can
Eldritch
see.
Blast. One of those hits, the other does not.
Yes. Yeah.
12 points of force. It looks like it is falling to pieces, but it is still up.
Has Flemeth moved away from us?
Flemeth is still right next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm protecting y'all.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Varys.
I know that they got a surprise thing. That's not how assassin. Okay, that's not how assassin works. Never mind. Okay, we'll look normal. Shot the one in the middle again.
Okay, you do get advantage coming out of hide.
Oh, I do get advantage coming out of hide. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's also within 5 feet of them, so you get your sneak attack anyway. But yeah.
Right.
So 17 definitely hits.
Alright, so regular damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just.
Yep. It's super dead. you pop an arrow through it, and it goes with the arrow and pins against the opposite wall. And the life goes out of it.
Well, that's one down.
And I hug the wall again.
Yeah, and hide again. Gotcha. Ika, I'm going to need a death save.
God, rogues do not give us bonus actions. Fuck.
That is a success. One failure, 1 success.
Yay!
Duncan, you're up with 8 hit points.
Can I conjure my Alisol Rye?
You want to bring the Allosaur to the party?
Yeah, I want to pop
Yeah.
my boy in front of the fucking skull that's way off that shot that fireball. I'm pissed.
Do you have any healing items?
I unfortunately do not.
Of course you do.
I want to summon him right here in front of him.
Bitch.
You'll watch a gateway open up, and a giant dinosaur runs out at this creature.
What did we fucking name him? What did we name him again? God damn it! I know we named him something.
Maybe
Why
you
don't
should
have
have
that
put
in the
it
notes?
in your notes.
I should have. That's fine. It's probably not the same one because I don't think you can conjure the same animal twice.
I believe it does get a chance to attack on its turn. Is that correct?
Do not believe so because it's literally just coming into the field. But that's up to you, boss. That's your thing.
What's the spell again? It's summon creature?
No. Hold on 1 second.
Summon beast.
Why is it not putting in the chat? There we go.
Oh, conjure animals. Da, da, da. Oh, roll initiative for it. It acts on its own initiative order. So it'll be roll a d20 and add 1.
15.
15. Since it has a higher initiative than you, I'm going to let it attack this turn.
Oh, okay. Up to bite.
Okay. Roll a d20 and add 6.
18.
That hits. So roll 2d10 plus 4.
17.
Crunch into it for 17 points of damage.
yeah.
I think an Allosaurus actually has a. Oh no, that's charge. Never mind. It's charge that I'm thinking of. I believe.
Pounce.
Pounce, rather. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
What if you name your dinosaur Ika Jr.?
Oh my god.
If he dies.
All right.
Maybe.
We're not letting him die.
Anything else for Duncan's turn?
Do anything else.
You still have a bonus action if you wish to use it, if you have anything to use it on. Taking and giving a potion is a bonus action.
I don't think those could be knocked prone.
My chat says you named him Curious George.
No. I did not name him Curious George that much. I do know.
That's what they believe.
So I thought it was
believe.
Jerry, but I think that's
I'll
your
go
little, I think it's your
back
little
and-
invisible
I'll
thing.
go back and look at it.
Jerry is definitely the closet.
Yeah, Jerry's a closet.
Yep.
He's in the
Are you doing your turn?
closet?
Yeah.
Oh
Closet.
yeah. I can't do anything else. I am done.
Carmine.
Alright. This bitch over here is getting somewhere. I think I can move my echo still, can't I?
Yes.
Okay. I'm moving my echo and it's going to take an attack and then I will.
So 30 feet. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so you're gonna take one attack against this one and another attack against the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
My echo's gonna
Roll
attack
your
first.
attack. That
It
hits.
does. Finally. Thank God.
It is falling to pieces, but it is still up.
Alright, and I'm going to. I have second wind as well. I think I didn't use my second wind yet.
I don't think you have either.
Okay, so I am gonna wait until I need to use them. So I'm just gonna attack. I was gonna just make sure. Yeah, yeet.
That hits.
Hacking the one in front of me. Your
All
little
right.
shits are going down.
Anything else for your turn?
I think that's all I can do. Oh, I think I've not touched my Unleash Incarnation, and I could do that.
Yes, you could. You could do that as if you'd like.
Yeah, I should.
All right.
Get
Roll another
rid of
attack.
those.
Where are you aiming this attack?
Oh.
Never mind. It doesn't hit.
I was gonna aim it for my echo. Fine.
Okay. This flame skull, being horribly injured, is going to try and get some space. It is going to provoke an attack of opportunity for both you and the Allosaur. So both of you can try and roll.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay. You know what?
It's a bite.
Yeah. Both hit. Neither of you need to roll damage because it only had 1
Fucking
HP.
dead.
So yeah, the Allosaur grabs onto it with its mouth, and the Echo pierces it with his lance.
It's gonna look that
Uh,
that fucking
this-
echo is angry.
I need Varys and Aramind to roll me dexterity saving throws.
30 save.
Okay.
Shit. Oh no.
It's a fireball for 29 points of fire damage, a shot at you both.
That's halved for me.
That'll be halved for both of you because you
Yeah, you're fire resistant. I
He
actually
succeeded.
had. Yeah. So it's
29
14 or 15.
is going to be 14.
Okay.
Okay.
14 points of fire damage to you both.
Oh.
That's going to be its turn. It is now Flemis go.
Do I hear
I
that
have
there's another creature?
14.
You just saw the explosion of another fireball against the wall over here. So yeah,
Okay.
you definitely know there's
Hey.
still one more.
And Armind's gonna slightly whimper in pain. She's like, okay, you little.
Yeah, that's what I say when I get hit by a fireball. Ooh, you little rapscallion.
Up.
Okay, I have enough movement to get to them, but that'll be it. So I'm gonna give.
Ika is still rolling death saves.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm gonna give Bhaqull the 2 last remaining health potions I have.
Okay, you can do that as a free action.
Yes, and I will just say get Ika up, and I will Fleming will rush here, and is going to use her cross. No, I don't want to use my crossbow. I'm going to use. Oh, that's only 5 feet. Okay, then I'm not gonna use that. I'm going to use Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Onto that skull.
It's going to be a failure, so go and roll your damage.
Where's the D at? Damn it.
Damn. Does still look to do more damage to it, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hold on. Didn't cantrips upgrade?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Let me go to
The
Sacred
spell
Flame.
damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5.
You should be level 5, so it's 2d8.
You are level 5.
Oh,
Yes, that's why I thought to do that.
I've been doing this wrong.
Yep. So roll another d8. All right. So okay, there's a little bit more damage.
How hurt is the girl?
I
heard
am 14 points of health. 14 hit points right now. I am still standing, but she's going to note that she's starting to get down. She's getting lower and lower. She could tell. Those fireballs still hit.
He's gonna
and they
just
suffer.
grab your shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
I
Okay.
think Cure Wounds is an action.
Is it? Oh fuck! Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Healing
Okay.
Word is a bonus action. Cure Wounds is an action.
Okay, then I'll just use I'll use a Healing Word on them.
Yeah. So that'll be 1d4 plus spellcasting. So that'll be 5 HP to Armine.
I have 19.
And then it will be Bhaqull's turn.
I'm going to Eldritch Splash this potion into his mouth. But not
Understood.
actually. I'm
2d4
gonna,
plus 2.
you know.
Alright, so
Mm,
2d4 plus
potion.
2.
Yep.
I gave you
Alright,
two,
so
so
that'll
if
be
you want to use
7.
one of them for yourself.
I'm just worried about getting you up.
Yeah.
Ika, you're up on 7 HP. And that was a bonus action, so you do still have an action. Bhaqull.
How far?
Far enough that you can move over and shoot.
Can I? Can I shoot?
You can get an
And get
angle
there?
from over there. Yeah. Any of that space over there past the wall really would do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I have 45.
I just splashed.
Go for it.
Up at you.
That one hits. Or your second one.
Up at you.
That one misses. So one of yours hits.
Choo.
12 points of force damage. Alright, it's beginning to look hurt, but it's still up.
You
That's the
guys
end of your
somehow
turn.
don't kill it. Pull some
Varus.
rocketry.
Some monk shit.
45 movement.
Let me unclog the doorway for the fucking incoming monk train.
Incoming monk train.
If you don't, you might just fucking just 20 nat 20 pop this bitch, dude. I
Hey,
believe in
let's
you.
find the fuck out.
Yeah, I believe you, buddy. There you
Definitely
go.
hit. Roll it with your sneak attack since you were
That-
hidden.
And then that's
See?
almost. I almost did 3d8. That was wrong.
Similarly to the other one, this door is wide open. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
There you go. So
Oh.
you got it.
You
Fuck
caused
me
the
up.
problem. Now don't
I
fit
was about to
it.
say, you know what? Because you said similar to the other one, I am going to pin it to the wall back in the room it is, creating a makeshift fucking torch. Fuck this thing.
All right. As it pins straight to the middle of the skull, right between the eyes, against the back wall, lighting up this little room in the process. We are now out of combat.
I opened a fucking closet door and almost killed 3 of you guys. I am so sorry.
Just gonna lean against the wall. What the fuck?
Well, this place is a
Duncan's-
fucking.
Duncan's gonna walk over to the Allosaurus and just pet it.
Bhaqull's
boy.
just gonna slide down the wall and sit on the floor because he's still very hurt.
I'm at least checking the room
Fuck
these things
this
were in.
place. Jeez.
In that, there is a small room that it seems to be crusted with dried blood. The walls are lined with hooks and spiked whips and other implements for torture and flagellation. Slouched on the corner is a desecrated human body in acolyte robes.
Do I see this?
You would as well, yes. Varus, roll me an investigation check as you enter in there.
Ignore what I'm doing.
Yep, turn that off. There we go.
All right. As you enter into the space, you find 22 gold pieces,
Oh, cool.
and you find 4 vials of blood.
Oh,
Our mind's gonna immediately look into that door, and then she's not gonna scream, but she's going to gasp, and people are going to hear it. Of like, what the hell?
Oh wow, there's something scary in the fucking room where the skeletons came out. I'm fucking shocked. Fuck. I am so angry at the two of you. Violently so.
I didn't open the door. I don't want to.
Why? Why, when you see us walking through a hallway of razor blades, do you fucking open the random door in the building full of angry gods?
I'm gonna be patching up Bhaqull's wounds. I rolled my guidance and the medicine check.
Mechanically, medicine checks can't actually heal; they can just stabilize.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it worked. Okay.
No, unfortunately not. But you can take, like, all of you can try and lick your wounds, take a short rest here if you wanted, and
Please.
roll some hit die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rested.
Armand's gonna slightly look
How-
angry at
how
Ika and
many-
go. Oh, sorry.
Go
I was
on.
gonna ask, how many hit die do we roll?
You can roll as many as you want, up to the amount you have for your level.
Oh, which is 5.
Yeah.
5.
But once you use them, you can't use them again until a long rest happens.
I'm using all 5.
Let's see, we get to use a. So we get to use a short rest and use the hit die.
Yes. So you get a short rest, and you can use up to your level and hit die to heal.
What does short rest do again?
For you, it resets your spell slots because you're a warlock. And also, you can heal using hit die.
I don't know
what
what it's
spell
supposed to
slots are
mean.
you talking
Oh,
about?
there's actually hit dice.
Your
That
hit
fills up my
die,
key.
by the way, Duncan, is plus your Constitution.
Oh,
So it's not just 4. It's also 4 plus your Constitution and 1 plus your Constitution
for each die?
for each die. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a much better heal than you think.
4, 5, 6.
Can I start with rolling just 2, and then if it's not enough,
Yeah,
do
you
more?
can start with just 1, and if you want more, then roll another, and if you want more, you roll another. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm up to 30.
So I was doing. I'm back to 30.
You're
Hi,
also
Bob.
on a robot
Hey, ooh.
voice.
That was definitely
You are
flawed.
under the water.
What?
You are
You're
under the water.
There.
I'm back!
Aqua.
Hey!
Ika almost dies. Your other character just spiritually comes in, being like, "It's my time."
No, he's gone.
I mean, to be technical, this world is probably
Dude,
technically
if
better.
I die, I'm just playing Aqua again.
Uh,
How much
Uh,
was it? Was the dice one?
if you look on your sheet, I think there should be a hit die.
Yes, there is.
button.
There's a hit die
Yep.
button. It's right underneath temporary hit points.
Oh, I meant you said that we add something to it.
Automatically does it. Your Constitution.
Okay, well I guess I'll just roll again.
That's what the D8 plus 1 is. It's plus 1 to your whatever your Constitution is.
Oh shit, my cousin got engaged.
I'm going to use at least one of my hit die.
It's okay. So how close are you, Varys, to me and the Allosaurus after all this just went down?
I am standing right here, looking at Ika. Effectively, he's like no guard whatsoever. He's looking at Ika, effectively expecting to get punched.
It's okay. The Allosaurus would have leaned down with its snout straight into your face and snarled at you, and you would have caught a fucking narrow glint from Duncan that didn't really register as the soft Duncan you know. Like he's
That's a little tentacle.
contemplating letting this Allosaurus eat you.
He accepts all of it.
Like I want nothing more than to hit you. But I know if I do in this fucking place, we're fucked. So the next time we're in a tavern, next time I'm gonna make sure you are drunk off your ass. And I'm gonna throw you out a window.
Did the saw blades retract fully, or are they still kind of like slightly protruding through the wall?
They are retract fully currently.
Current. Hey, life.
The choice of wording.
Duncan is going to
At the end of the short rest, Allosaur will disappear because it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
So you'll dismiss him, give him a pat, tell him goodbye. And you all took a seat somewhere, relaxed, patched up your wounds, treated yourself. Right at the end of the short rest, you will hear a mechanical clicking noise begin to start up.
Guys, what's that?
Duncan's gonna look down the hallway immediately.
You see that the blades are starting slowly to rearm.
We need to move now. Get up.
Go, come on, guys.
Okay, go.
And I'm just gonna start booking it.
Same
All right.
here.
I need a group acrobatics check as you guys run through here.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
As the blades are starting to come up from different areas.
Fuck.
That's a lot of
So
fours.
sad. Where's Flemeth? Flemeth is the decider here.
Oh,
Okay.
Fuck.
That's a fun.
As you guys run through, slipping and diving between the blades, all of you are going to take 7 points of slashing damage.
not as bad as I
But you
thought it was gonna
do
be.
make it through the doorway.
7 back down. God damn it! I said 30. Alright.
When we get through to the other side, Duncan is going to immediately tower over Varys. Just squint and mumble under his breath. Give me one reason I shouldn't eat you. And then walk away.
Literally like one, so fair enough.
All right. As we come out on the other side of the door, it shuts behind you as you hear the last click, and the whirl of blades start up on the other side of the door. You are at the top of a set of stairs.
I'm just gonna offer anyone doesn't want to use their spells. They want to be bandaged up by any of the cuts that they got.
Duncan's just going to look down the steps.
Are you gonna be using a spell or something, or
No, I just have for some reason I have a ton of bandages in my inventory.
can those do anything?
No, but could just make you stop bleeding if you got cut.
I don't even know if I bleed.
Let's see. Bandages.
Oh, now I remember
Can
why I
do-
got the bandages. It was for Bhaqull, and then I gave him the glove.
They can do 4 up to, or they heal for 4 HP. But they do get used, and they take several minutes to use. So you can use the bandages to heal.
Lulu, I have dark vision. Can I see anything?
Yeah, so do I.
Yes, so it is completely dark in here, but those with dark vision can see. This is a it curls around this long, thick, corridor all the way down.
Flemeth will just hold her mace up, touch the ball, and cast light on it.
Okay. You alight and you see further down. It is just a long, empty staircase.
And down we go.
Onward.
All right. You
My
continue to
next
make your way
stupid
down.
decision.
The deeper you go, the more each of you now begin to hear these creaks and groans of this place. You feel the movement on the stairs as the whole place shifts around you. You feel like you're being pulled deeper and deeper.
Further down we go.
Where we stop, nobody knows.
Begin. You be a trauma.
The low sound of the clarinet. No, that's.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
love the sound of the.
Just I regret my decision.
As you push further and further down, it takes you what feels like 40 minutes to go down these stairs. Just a continuous slow round and around and around, deeper and deeper and deeper still. Until finally there is light towards the bottom. And you speed up and get closer, and you are now at the landing, the final edge of the stairs. It is a plain room, and there's a door that is cracked slightly open, and you see a glowing red light. You also hear a faint wailing noise, as if someone was in pain.
Oh God.
You said that we see a red light. You'd say.
Yes, so there's a stone door that is like partially open, and through the crack of that partially open door, there's red light coming into this landing that you've arrived in. Some 20 feet on the other side of the room.
Gotcha. Can I head over to this door and start to push it open?
For some reason, I don't see the map. It's just all black for me.
It is
Yeah,
black.
it's supposed to be.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
black,
Oh,
Bhaqull will follow.
You push the door open. And you are greeted with this.
Oh, boy.
The awful wailing noise gets even louder as you approach this chamber. A beam of light from above illuminates a statue in the middle of this large room. The statue seems to be made of pale marble, and it's shaped like a man on his knees, arms pinioned behind his back. He is covered in chains that cut into his skin. Hooks line the corners of the mouth, pulling his lips away from his teeth, and smaller barbs encircle his eyes, holding his eyelids open. All the while, this hideous wailing noise continues to drone out of this mouth. Yet the expression on this statue is one of ecstasy. As you enter into this chamber, you see clearly inside the chest of this large statue is two iron double doors. They're surfaces with no handles. You also see a triangle each side, 40 foot long, is carved into the floor around the statue surrounding it. At each of the triangle's points, there is a stone arm that juts up from the floor with a hand outstretched. One is about 20 feet off the ground, the other is about 40, and the last is about 70. You should all enter from here.
Okay.
Mm.
And just so you know, this is a hot magma. And down here, this shady stuff is the silvery miasma you saw in the chasm above.
Carmen's gonna look at that statue and just it's gonna look down. She can't see this. She
And I
doesn't
lost my
want to.
appetite.
So this is where we entered, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I make a history check? Not really history, a religion check
Are we?
on this?
Is it that we're allowed to go down into this area down in here?
Yes. So you can move around this room. Just this light here is magma, and this dark shaded area down here, past the railing, is miasma. So yes, if you'd like to roll a religion check, you could.
Okay.
Yes. So with a 23, you recognize this as more iconography of Torog, the torturer.
Is he was he one of that enjoyed torturing as a good thing, or is he just enjoyed inflicting pain on people?
He's a betrayer god of torture, so he torture is his domain. Also, Ika and Duncan, as you both take a step onto the steps, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh god damn it!
It's always us two.
It's okay. Wisdom's
You
my
guys
strong suit.
blocked.
Both of you feel a pressure on your mind as the wailing gets intense as you step closer to this, and the wailing changes from a simple wail into a reverberating kill, 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 urging you to engage in slaughter. But with an 18 and 22, you both shrug off this intent, and you are not cursed.
Oh!
Oh, fuck!
I am visibly disturbed.
Duncan.
Slowly backing away.
Duncan, roll me a separate wisdom save.
Oh fuck.
You maintain your composure.
Lulu,
Yes.
is there any other doorways around here? Any entrances that we see from where I'm at?
There is a wall on the far back of this space
Right here?
that you can see. In the direction Duncan came from down here, there is a wall, and there is further light past there.
Okay.
Duncan's gonna look at Flemeth and immediately go, "Don't touch it."
I'm really
Ika
about to put
and
my foot
Duncan,
on it.
since you got close enough, though, also roll me perception checks.
You want me to make a perception check, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ah, damn.
You both got close enough to see. So 26. So with a 26, you see on the back of each of these hands, Duncan, there is a purple, pulsing something on the back of each of these hands. It's a little hard to see because it's 20 foot up, but you see there's something on the back of the hands, and it seems to be moving slightly.
I think we should stay away from that and whatever it is. and go this way. And he's gonna point behind him towards the light. Off, like, down here.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
we
that
try
sounds
the
like a
other
good
side?
idea.
Where did you say the purple things were coming from?
The back of the hands.
Lulu, if I step any closer, do I feel that sensation again, or is it just kind
You
of
feel
just...
like you're immune to it now.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay. You can easily climb up onto the back of the hand. And as you step up onto the back, you see. Let's see. There is a like throbbing purple black pustule on the back of the hand, and as you get closer, you hear the wailing sound is like reverberating at the same time this thing moves.
Hey, do you guys see another way out of here over there?
I'm gonna look down the hall.
Roll a perception check. Ferris can too, since he's over there.
Of course, I get a really low roll this time around.
You see down the hall. The only thing you can see is there's a rather large opening. There seems to be a pit and some very deep crimson red light coming from that pit. And then further past that is a wall of miasma.
I see a pit and some weird black stuff. But I don't want to fuck with the statue, so I'm gonna go with the pit.
Do we really though?
I don't want to hear it from you, doorman.
I'll say this: Armand has not even moved. She's not even said anything. She's staying in that spot. She's not even wanting to move.
You said
She's
there
been
was a
staring
door
at
on
that
his chest,
statue.
right?
Yes, there's an obvious iron door on his chest.
Do you see?
Do I see anything
Oh shit! I can't.
on the door?
It is like 25 feet up into the chest. So you're not sure how you're meant to get up there as of right now. But it does not have handles, but it is set into this being's chest.
Careful by the stairs.
What?
Plymouth, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck!
Wah, 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 wah. This is why Armine hasn't moved. She's kind of struck in fear already.
Not my charisma, my wisdom.
Your wisdom, yes. You as well hear the wailing sound change from being a wailing sound to a droning of kill, 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 urging you to attack, to slaughter. But you as well brush it off, and you are not cursed. You feel as if you're immune to this.
She'll look at Ika and motion like, what?
Don't say what. You heard the same thing that we did.
Oh, and she just looked down and realized.
Okay, I guess you're fine too. It's fine. There's a door up there, but there's no way we're reaching that. The backs of the hands have this weird black pustule. It moves with the whales. Our only options are either A, trying to mess with this, or B, risk whatever the hell's down there with a pit and miasma. I really don't know which one's worse.
She'll point at the other side and sign, Should we check there?
I don't see anything over there from here, but you can look if you want to. I'll keep investigating here.
Okay.
All right. As you look over there, Duncan and Varys, you continuing further down the hallway?
Good question. Next question.
I was about to say, Vars isn't moving yet. He's kind of letting Duncan on this one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Duncan's going.
So you do continue on?
Yep.
I guess
Okay,
we check it
roll
out
me
then.
another perception check as you get to the basically the barrier to entry to this next room.
Oh, God.
Okay, Duncan, you don't see anything extra, but Varys, you see just faintly on the ground, there is a line around a large slab in front of you that looks like it could raise.
Fuck, Duncan's bigger than him. This might not work, but he's going to almost try and put his arm in front of Duncan or grab him as best he can and just point at the floor and be like, stop.
I mean, Duncan was going, so I'm gonna leave that to God's call on this one, Chief.
Oh God.
Roll me a wisdom check to see how wise you are to listen to the advice or not. Ha! You're wise.
Lucky.
You stop.
You're lucky.
I will say, with a natural 20, not only do you stop, but you suss out, looking into this room, you see the miasma in the distance, you see the crimson pool in the middle, and a clarity comes to you that you haven't felt in a long time. You analyze this room in a very calculating way. And you realize, this is a kill box. I'm not stupid enough to walk into a kill box. And you turn around.
As I'm turning around, do I see over to this side over here where she's about to approach, and does it basically lead into the same area?
It leads down to the same direction. There's not anything else on the right here.
That's fine. He's gonna turn back around and he's gonna look over towards Flemeth and he's gonna shout, "Don't go that way! Dead zone!"
Bhaqull,
Yes.
you were able to understand. By the way, do not step on these stairs. You were able to understand the speech before, right? The words in the vase and the.
Yes.
Look, the statue. I think. I don't remember if anyone even said what this was, but there's these black pustules on the hands. They move around whenever these things. Statue wails. Do you recognize anything about it? Any of that sound familiar to you?
God.
Roll me a history check.
Oh boy.
Holy shit. The DC for this was 20 and you natted it.
I'm well read.
Yes, you are.
You
We
have read an assortment of interesting books in your time. You have always been interested by knowledge, so even the stuff that was like taboo to read, like information about the betrayers gods, has piqued your interest before. And you remember reading about a fascinating locking mechanism of dark magic, one in which used a living matter as a key. And that to open a doorway, you would have to destroy the living matter the key is connected to.
Oh. Ah.
So you
Not
quickly
sound.
surmise that is what this is, and that the pustules are the key.
Oh. I think I've read about this before. It should be a locking mechanism. Very old magic. You have to destroy those. At least I think.
Oh. Should we
Well-
do it at the same time since there's 3 of us here already?
Well, hold on. Before we do that, Cool, you've literally saved my life twice now. You're also a lot more smarter, and I have been beyond way too brash over the past course of this journey in general. You think we should do this? We've already got 3 people in here.
What do you mean specifically?
I mean, you're smarter about this kind of stuff. The magics and everything. I only know so much about chi, but that's about where it cements to, except on random, weird, odd occasions where I just recognize it. But I don't really see any other way to go, but do you think we should break these? Think we should try to open this chest door?
I think it's the only way. Although, just in case, maybe it shouldn't be Flemeth that breaks one of them.
Why's that?
She's our only healer.
Question, Lulu, because staring at the map.
Mm-hmm.
Is the thing that we're up on technically like a balcony and this is like a banister for it?
These are like little stairs down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like
Well,
a
the only other option is either for you to step on those stairs and hope that you can withstand that call to kill, which is what it does, by the way, or we send one of those two.
I can see if I have a line of sight on one of them from here and use one of the fire arrows we bought back in town.
You think that could work?
Just for scale and range for you, the one that Ika is on right now is 20 foot high, the top of the hand. So
Okay.
you could stand on like one of these far railings and try and get an angle on it, but it would be a higher DC.
Okay.
But that is the only one you could try and hit from distance.
Is the one he's near. Okay.
Duncan's,
Is the one that Ika's
Duncan's
at.
gonna draw his scimitar.
The one that Duncan is on is 40 foot high, and the back one is 70 foot high.
Okay, the one that's open is the highest. Fuck, I was hoping that I got lucky on that one. Never mind.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, never mind. Ika would have to switch, and even then I don't have a clear shot on the one he's near.
Duncan, if you're swinging, go for it.
Yeah, he's going to. He's just
Okay.
gonna stab straight into it.
Roll to hit.
Oh boy.
You slip off the exterior mucus of this pustule and just hit the side of the thing, and I'm gonna say it slips and cuts your leg for 2 slashing.
He's just gonna narrow his eyes. And instead of swinging, he's just gonna stab downward.
All right, roll to hit again.
I'm gonna hate this
Oh
thing.
my god! Oh my god!
You stab into it and you try and push, but the membrane around it seems pretty strong.
I can just try. I don't want Flemeth to end up getting hurt and none of us being able to get out of this.
All right, but cool. You got this. Come on.
Very
Give me a saving
hesitantly.
throw as soon as you step on the stairs.
Very hesitantly.
Mhm.
Very good. You hear that wailing increase and cloud your ears, and you hear the drone turn to kill, 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 as it urges you to slaughter. But you shrug it off, and you were not cursed.
I think I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Head over to the other one. Duncan's working on that one, whereas me,
Gonna go at it again.
Okay.
God, I am also going to swing, but I.
Fuck this
Definitely
membrane.
hits. Roll your damage.
Do I have to roll
Ah.
anything to climb this thing?
For that one you will, because it's 70 foot tall.
Yeah, figured.
That's the only one you have to roll. Athletics or acrobatics to get up there.
But cool. Do you want me to climb that one?
Bhaqull's gonna like look up it and then look back over to him.
Okay,
That's a
come
good
on,
idea.
Come on.
Okay,
Let's switch.
you
Let's
swap.
switch.
Duncan, you stab into it, and black ichor flows out of it, but it's still pulsing.
So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be underneath the hand to make sure the cool doesn't fall. So
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ika does a somersault up the side of this thing.
Holy shit.
Goddamn Dark Souls.
A goat.
Does
You
a
wear
10
light
hit
armor,
it?
so you do flips.
10 does not hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
God, I'm gonna swing at it with my. And I want to make sure I'm getting the name right. I'm gonna try to stab into it with my Moonweaver's spear.
Okay.
And Bhaqull will summon his trident.
13 does not hit.
All right,
Cannot. You're having trouble piercing these things.
I'm gonna try to swing again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll with advantage since they are unmoving things as well.
Oh,
Oh.
alright. Well, that'll.
So that does hit with the 25. 10 points. You pierce into it. It deflates a good bit. It is still up, but it looks like it's been injured.
21 hit.
21 definitely hits. 15 does not hit.
So that's a total of 9.
Another 9.
slashing.
Yours begins to deflate a bit. 16 does not hit. So you have trouble piercing that part of the membrane.
I swear, man.
19 does hit.
They just don't like you.
20.
16 damage, 15 total.
Yep. Bhaqull, natural 20 definitely hits. So roll double. So 12 points of damage for that one. Yours deflates quite a bit. Duncan, yours is still up. 23 hits. The AC is 17, so just go ahead and tell you that.
Okay.
So 8 points to yours, 4 points
Up
to
to
yours.
19 damage total. on
Yours
mine.
is almost fully deflated, Duncan.
One more. Does not hit.
Alright, 24 hits.
24 hits, yes. I believe Ika. Yours splatters open and deflates completely, and all of you hear the wailing diminish greatly, and you also hear the sound of stone moving. Armine and Varus, from your position, you see at the front of this statue, stone stairs begin protruding from the front.
Did an additional 6 on
Yours
top of the 19.
is
25.
exploded as well. The wailing diminishes even further, and more stone stairs appear. The only one left is Bhaqull's 24 hits, and I believe 5 will do it. Bhaqull's, yours explodes, and the wailing stops entirely. Aramine and Varus, you watch as the final stairs at the front of this thing settle, and the doors open up.
God, can I safely get down?
Yeah. Because you're not 20 acrobatics. Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna steadily make my way down.
Bhaqull's gonna kind of shimmy.
Come on, big guy. There you go. Alright, you two, you should be safe. Come on.
Armine has not stopped looking at this fucking statue since they walked in. She is.
Zavarus is going to put himself between her and the statue and just be like, come on.
Sometimes I forget I have this fucking spear.
Okay.
Eh.
She's going to, with tender steps, Armine is going to gently walk down, and she's going to stop at the base of the steps. She
It's more so just nice to
definitely
have like the laser.
doesn't want to go even near towards that statue.
But don't point it at me.
At all.
I'm not pointing it at you. I'm pointing it up.
There's.
fuck.
How about you lead her? Or am I? Close your eyes. You don't have to look at it.
Guys, this is gonna get worse. We have to keep going or figure something out.
Okay, fine. She's just going to gently walk up the stairs, but she's going to put her eyes down to the ground, trying not to look at that statue.
All right, so
As you
Lulu,
both get onto the stairs,
Okay.
nothing occurs. The wailing has stopped, so you're both safe.
We see stairs leading up to the door now.
Yes, full stone stairs have come down from the door, and the door is wide open. You see nothing but pitch blackness past the doorframe.
All right, gonna
Light
spear
up
away
my
and
mesa.
Honey, you gotta say that in the chat. That's just something.
I'm gonna actually walk up to Ika, and I'm gonna clutch the necklace and tap the tip of his spear and cast light on it, because that's what the necklace does.
Well, actually, the Moonweaver spear is light already. It produces a 10-foot light by itself. That's
Does
the feature
it
of the spear.
really?
Yes.
Yippee!
Oh my god! Well,
That is one of the features of the spear.
If I kind of like hover the spear inside, do I
Well,
see
then
it?
he'll see that, and then he'll touch the tip of his nose, and then he'll giggle.
I will say, you put your spear through the shadow, and the light at the end of the spear disappears.
If I pull it back, do I have the?
It's still there,
All right,
but
then
as
I'm
soon as it
going
passes
to.
that barrier, there's no light.
All right, guys, it's gonna be a leap of faith. So just hope we made the right decision, and good job.
FYI, Duncan has a fucking lit up nose at the moment.
Ika's gonna jump in.
All right, the second Ika steps past the barrier, he's gone from all your vision.
Oh, great.
Those who are closest to heard his footsteps don't even hear them as he pushes through.
Duncan is going to follow suit.
And the same as each of you push through, they disappear as almost if they weren't even there.
So we all slowly, one by one, enter.
Yeah.
All right. As the last of you make your way into this corridor, you are succumbed by pure darkness, but you hear the sounds of feet ahead of you, and the ground is smooth. You continue straight for it feels like forever. But other than the sound of the feet in front of you, you try and speak, you can't hear yourselves or others. You can only hear the sounds of patter and feet movement, so you follow. As you continue to pass further and further through this lightless expanse, you begin to feel that there's this aura that is oppressed upon you since you've arrived. Just this sense of wrongness. You're not sure if it comes from being in a place of betrayer gods or if it's something more magical. But as the sound comes back to your ears, and as the corridor begins to alight, you see the light of the spear ahead of you and a further light down the way. You begin to feel comfortable.
Keep pushing forward.
As you push further and further on, a multicolored light appears in front of you. A rainbow cacophony of colors begins to spread out ahead of you. push on further in. And you hear the sounds of the rise begin to drop away. And you feel a sense of ease begin to spread across you all. As you enter into a chamber of crystals. Ooh.
Hey, who are those guys?
What?
Hey, it's the alternate version of us.
Is
What the
this
fuck
the
is that?
crossover episode we've been waiting for?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh.
They're leagues ahead of us by now.
As you enter into a crystal chamber.
You moved them up by accident, just letting you.
I did.
You want us
Did
to
in
be right
fact
here?
do that. Yes. There we go.
Honey, say you
Uh,
thing.
The first thing I'll ask as we enter this chamber, are any of you cursed?
No.
Cursed hoe.
No.
As far as I know, no.
That's the DM decision on your part.
So, as you all enter this chamber, the beauty of the crystal alights. Bhaqull, roll me a perception check.
Da, 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 da.
You don't notice what everyone else around you will notice. Bhaqull, while standing in this chamber, is a bronze dragonborn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bhaqull is just kind
Uh,
of completely distracted by pretty crystals.
Cool. Hey,
Huh? What?
look at your hand.
Oh, he looks down.
You look at the bandaged hand. What about it?
Is it bandaged? Well, with a glove.
He's gonna walk over and like move up the cloth covering your arm.
And you'll see the bronze tint to your skin.
He just looks shocked. It kind of like touches skin.
Cool.
What?
Your sister, or the one that I guess we thought was your sister. They were bronze, and you're pitch black. And now you're bronze. Look, I get that prying everything, but we're in a bit too deep at this point. What's going on with you?
I'm not a black dragon.
Oh, we cemented that much.
I don't see tears starting to fill in his eyes. I don't know what happened. I guess I did this just happened, and then I could do the things that I do.
Gonna see the constant angry expression soften for a moment, and just kind of lightly just pat his shoulder. Enjoy the moment while you got it.
To
And,
that end, Ika, as you're patting him on the shoulder, you feel a weird thump in your chest.
Don't tell me.
It would be painful if it wasn't so familiar.
Are you okay?
Ika?
My chest hurts. My chest. His expression's gonna go straight from soft to just kind of almost like sad but shocked. My heart. My heart. He's gonna be just holding on to his chest.
Is it?
Beating. Beating.
What's happening?
Armine is going to come out from under Varys's cloak. And she's gonna look at the crystals.
Duncan,
Mm-hmm.
as you look at the crystals, you look down at your arm, and a familiar red that you've gotten used to seeing along your veins is at present not there. And your mind clears for the first time in a long time. Completely.
Oh, God.
Armine, roll me a investigation check.
Lulu, I'm going to message you something real quick.
Mhm.
In my Flemeth chat.
I have made my roll.
Yes. You sense a great, powerful energy from these crystals. Something beyond your imagination.
These crystals are strange.
As you say that, Duncan's gonna look at you. Yeah, no fucking shit, they're strange.
What the heck?
What?
Did Duncan?
Well,
Your voice.
what do you mean, my voice?
It's
Deeper?
Different.
yeah, different.
Hmm. It's fine. He'll show his, like, hand that usually had that red veiny stuff on it. This shit's gone too for some reason.
Bhaqull's gonna look down at his gloved hand for a minute.
Okay, so
Does he pull the glove off?
He's gonna look to the others and kind of be like, 1 second. He's gonna scoot his way over here, kind of run to a corner, and then he's gonna take the glove off.
There's just a bronze hand.
He's going. The others will only see him fall to the floor and just kind of stare at his hand.
Is this place killing us?
Duncan's actually going to take a look down at the necklace for a moment and unwrap it
you will feel an intense urge, a pull towards the middle.
Fleming is going to seize all of this and curiously just move her hand to her neck, where she feels her scar, and try to say something. And when she realizes she can't, she just looks really sad.
Can we walk over the crystals, or?
You can. The crystals are about 20 foot tall, but they're jagged and you can climb up them. You will have to make a athletics or acrobatics check to traverse them.
Yeah, gotta see what's in the center of this.
Duncan is going to use shapeshift, and he's going to turn himself into a mountain goat.
Yeah. And as you do, you will watch him turn into a very normal mountain goat.
And I'm gonna try and jump up along all the fucking gemstones.
Yeah. Roll yours with advantage as you do that. Ika, you will slip on one of these slick.
Said athletics, right? Or is it acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. You'll slip on one of the crystals, and you will take. Oh gosh. 7 points of slashing damage, Ika.
Fuck!
Nat 20.
Yeah, you pop down very easily down to the middle.
And then after I reach the middle, I'll change back.
Ika, you are at the bottom now, though. You do slide all the way
Yeah.
down the bottom.
3 minus 7.
Oh, it's a
16.
pit. I thought it was a fucking pile.
No, it's a pit.
Oh,
down to the middle.
okay.
Yes.
I was viewing this as like a pile of them. Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at the casket.
Okay. Hold there.
Okay.
So we get the other Bhaqull, Varys, and Aramine.
Just puts his hand on Bhaqull's shoulder. Hi. Are you alright?
You see, there are tears now flowing out of his eyes. I just didn't think I'd ever see this again.
Well, then we might as well enjoy it while it is still here, then. Whatever these crystals are doing, they are...
You are yourself again. Ika's heart is beating. Duncan is... I don't know how to explain what's up with Duncan. This is an odd place, to say the least, but...
Flemeth, roll me a religion check with advantage.
Okay. I rolled it twice, right?
Yes.
Oh, you know when it's on advantage.
Wow, you get the same thing twice. That's hilarious.
Jesus.
That's amazing.
But with a 14, you have this overwhelming sensation of divine energy is permeating to this place in its purest form.
Can she touch it?
It's coming from the crystals.
She's gonna touch it.
As you do, you get a flash of an image of a beautiful young woman with hair that flows on forever. This contains the power of the Changebringer. In it, the crystals themselves.
Armine's gonna touch one of the crystals, though, like if she can.
Yeah, you can feel that same energy.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
You can.
Fuck.
It is magical.
It's son of a bitch. Anyway.
Oi, you lot. Get down here.
As you say that, you
Hmm.
found in the middle of this altar that is almost shaped like a casket, but not actually a casket. There is an opening to which the jewels would fit perfectly.
Give us a sec. We're some of us are gonna need to have help down there, aren't they?
So is this like the real you?
Well,
You know what I'm asking.
I wish I could give you the answer. I can't.
Bhaqull? He might need to go down there.
Yeah.
Any idea what all that red stuff is on you?
Don't
She'll
know.
kind of get up.
Picked up an enemy's sword. Next, go in front of Alan. Blood.
Put the glove in his pocket.
I'm gonna gently roll an athletics check to get down there.
Go for it. Yeah, I would say
Think
with a
of it.
nat 20, you can bring Bhaqull with you.
Think of it this way,
So-
Pika. You're in the driver's seat. You'll not.
Armine's going to look at Bhaqull and go, "Do you need help getting down there?
Varys, you slide down, no problem as well.
Or rather,
Would you like some
change
help?
it to more
I
medieval
can,
terms. You have the reins, but you're
I
not.
can be the
You're
piggyback."
not. You're not guiding.
Yeah.
Help would be nice.
Okay, then hang on tight. Don't let
Never
go.
mind, you just like heft him up and like jump over the crystals.
Ooh.
All right, Flemeth, acrobatics or athletics to get down.
Shit at both of those.
Don't worry, I fucked mine up too. It's okay.
Which one did you say?
Either
Athletics
acrobatics
or
or athletics, your
acrobatics.
choice.
Yeah.
So whichever you're better at.
I'll just use athletics. That should at least work.
22.
Yeah.
There you go.
How
There you
lucky.
go.
I'm the only one to
Skip
fuck it
down
up then.
very
All right.
To be
As you
fair, I
arrive
didn't
at
even
the
try.
bottom, Duncan,
Bashful.
do you place the jewel onto the altar?
Yeah, Duncan's gonna take the necklace off and set it in.
All right. You set it down, and it clicks perfectly into place. And then, sort of sitting up from the casket altar, is a spectral figure, a warrior. You see, this is Elixion. He looks exactly the same as he did before, and he looks over to you all with a faint smile and says, "You came. You followed. You can find me." The crystals all around you begin to grow in intense brightness, and all of your vision goes white. You see a company of armored soldiers, Elixion among them, marching into the betrayer's rise. Expressions are grim and tired. They do not speak. You can tell none of them expects to come home. The vision shifts again, and everyone in the company of soldiers is dead, except for Elixion, who continues to fight while surrounded by the corpses of mortals and demons. You watch as he's hurled across the battlefield by the claws of a gorilla-like demon. The scene blurs, and he falls to his knees, pleading before a simple wooden altar that bears the holy symbol of Avandra. At the end of his prayer, he is lifted to his feet by a tall young woman with light brown skin and flowing black hair. A foreboding voice cuts through the scene of divine intervention, and Elixion freezes. "The change-bringer and immortal," the voice intones. "What brings you into my sacred devouring darkness? Even if you save him, Changebringer, he will suffer. He will die. He will be forgotten." all that he has worked to save will crumble and be devoured by worms. Why invite further suffering? Let go. Give in. All is futile in the end. So why? As the voice trails off, Alexian's spirit turns to face you. He falls to his knees in tears. The scenery shifts, and the warrior is now underwater again, amid the ruins of a sunken city. The crawling king spoke true, he mutters. All was futile. All has been forgotten. And I am lost in darkness. Please, help me set it right. As you are pulled back out from the vision, you blink, and the figure of Alexian still remains standing in front of you.
Ika's gonna
What's that?
hold out the Moonweaver's spear. Do you want this? Some kind of company while you're here?
He shakes his head solemnly. I appreciate the gesture, but that will do me no good in my prison. It's better served to you. I only have but a little bit of strength. If you have some questions, I can try and answer what I can while I'm here.
Where do we have to go next? Find you. These
I have a better
vestiges.
question. The jewels in the center of this pendant that we're carrying around with us. Where are they?
It's not a matter of where. It's a matter of awakening. He looks down at the jewel that's set into the center here, and you notice that there is now a second jewel set into the jewels. You've already taken the first step. He
And the
looks
other
over
ones?
to Ika.
Yep.
I don't know how to find me. That's why I asked for help. But I'm sure the gods will lead you.
So you're what that statue's about. All the prisons, the chains.
The King of Worms is frightening. As are all of the betrayer gods, but he in particular had a hatred for me.
I would too if you were a thorn in my side.
So we need to travel around, find these gems. I'm guessing bring them back to here and free you.
He looks to think for a second. I think I might know the best chance for you to look. There was one of the temple I visited to call for aid. Like here, when I asked for Evandra's help, I beseeched Corellian the Arkheart in a city of elves and orcs in the jungles of Marquette. I know not what has become of that city, but that may be the next place to look.
He's gonna visibly lightly throw his hands up and kind of like look like he's rolling his eyes. Right.
And for any of you who are traveled at all, you know Marquette is thousands of miles away. It is a whole other continent.
Yep.
How do you expect us to get from here to there?
He shakes his head solemnly. As I said, the gods will guide you. I have faith, as I have always had faith. I may have been forgotten, but I am not forsaken.
These
Sure, there's a way.
these
Many things
crystals, what they've done to some of us. I'm guessing it's only while we're in the room.
More than likely. This place is a seat of Avandra's power. So potent here that no other influences, no other curses, no other entities can really stay.
Vondra's the change bringer, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so once we leave, we return to normal.
I believe that is the case. And you, he looks at you deeply, Duncan. And he looks incredibly sad. I'm so sorry.
Save your pity. You're the one who's trapped.
No, that horrid crystal infected you too. I can see it.
Infected you?
Let's not talk about that. We have more pressing matters, don't we?
You're
I
right.
think
I have enough
once we
time
get-
for one more question.
The Temple of the Moon Weaver. We found the pendant there. If we're going to awaken one of these stones, I'm assuming they come from her as well. Or is the pendant hers? And if so,
He points
there
to
a
the
temple?
first stone. This is the Moonweaver's. It was already awake.
and the
He
one you're
points to the now second stone that is there now.
Mhm.
This is Avandras.
and the one you're
a
sending us
blessing.
to is the one that's missing.
Yes, he points to the empty slot. And yes, Corellian the Archot.
Where do we go from there?
I'm hoping Corellian's temple will provide further direction.
Right.
If I knew how to escape, I would have done it eons ago.
You just wasted our last question. I wanted to ask where your shield is. He's-
Well, my shield is, and he just poofs out of existence.
God damn it. Of course he would.
And Duncan will take the fucking pendant and put it around his neck again. Right.
As you do, you will note its increased strength. Let me pull up the stat card now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It now, instead of giving +1 to AC, gives +2 to AC.
Go from 15 to...
Let's see, what else? It is now in its awakened state. So the number of charges increases by 5. You can expend 1 charge to end a grapple, paralyze, or restrained on you or an ally.
Okay.
That's a good. Jesus.
You can also expend 1 charge when another creature you see within 60 feet of you fails a saving throw to give them a chance to reroll it as a reaction. If they do that, they must use the new roll, though, even if it's lower.
Okay.
Okay.
You still get to keep invisibility and light spells.
Okay. Do you want to send me the
I will do so
move
later,
stuff
yes.
here? Yeah.
And as you watch Alexian disappear, you all become aware of presences entering the room. behind you.
We got company.
Yes, we do.
You see at the top of the crystal line, the elven woman in crimson red stands atop. And you see standing up behind her, you watch as individuals you are familiar with
Yay!
begin to step up behind her,
Duncan's going to...
including a bronze dragonborn who stands with them.
Duncan's going to immediately start wrapping up the necklace.
Hey up there, you guys got any rope?
Because we are actually in this place of like deep empowerment, and I did expend my charge for shapeshift. Is it still gone or is it still present?
The shapeshift?
Yeah.
You already used it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that.
So, as you scream up there, the robed figure claps as Alicia says, "Well done, heroes! Now, if you would simply hand over the jewel, we can all get out of here without spilling any more blood. Yes?"
We're not doing that. Just gonna spoiler alert you right there.
God, I'm so glad I fucking said what I said to you back at the fucking tavern, you cunt.
Ooh, that's very spicy, shark. I believe between yourselves, who look fairly beaten, and my lovely compatriots here, we may have quite a scrap on our hands if you were to disagree. Please, we could simply do this much more peaceably. You would be owed a favor by the Vermilion Dream in Marquette.
No, we're not, because they're not gonna fight us. Listen, this is a lot bigger than any of us, alright? We're talking stories of gods before us. We're talking calamity. We're talking of things that are much greater than your research group. Listen, you've all seen us before, alright? We haven't done much together, but killing each other here now, it's not right. And my God, your sister's here.
Bhaqull's gonna look up. Can you see her?
You see your sister is laser focused on whatever mission was given to her, and is not really processing who is in front of them right now. But you do see that she is among this group.
Can I get a good squint at all of them and see if they're all kind of like in a daze of sorts?
Roll an insight check.
May I also roll one as well?
Yes, you may. I would say with this 16, none of them are in a daze. I mean, they seem focused on a job. However, you see several members of the group look a little uncomfortable with the situation. Like, Alicia is speaking with a confidence. Like, they're gonna fight for her if shit goes down. And they're looking at her like, are we though?
Yeah, like...
Duncan is just gonna smile. And he's gonna look at her. And he's going to reach up, touch on the pendant, and use one of the charges to turn invisible. And his smile is going to be smug as shit.
Fine then, if they want to do it this way. She turns to them. Kill them all.
Bhaqull is gonna look up and Kava.
You watch as Ao steps up onto the crystal, turns to her troop, draws her weapon, and points her trident right at Alicia and goes, fat chance, you dumb cunt.
Oh my god, I think I'm in love.
Gold's gold, but these folks have been good to us, and I ain't throwing away trust away for some bullshit gold. You can take your shit and walk. She turns to you all. Y'all need help out of there? We got some rope.
Yes.
Thank you.
She tosses a line down to you all.
It's just immediately gonna start going up it.
As you do, roll me a perception check.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna start walking up it. Can I roll a perception as well?
He's at the front, so he's gonna see this
Okay.
most. With a 13, you see Aliucia, first of all, visibly pissed off beyond all belief. She spent good coin for this. You watch her pull something out of her pack. It seems to be something made out of stone, and you watch her break it. And the second she does, I need all of you to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Ayup.
I was waiting if I could see them to do something, but I don't think I could be able to do it.
How? I am a monk. God damn it.
I was gonna say I was gonna start climbing on my own while invisible, but
Wait, Lulu. No, no, I wouldn't have time to spend a key point and do my dodge thing. No, fuck it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'll also say Bhaqull would have started climbing after Aramine.
Yeah, Armine would have at least been helping Bhaqull try and help Climber and climb with climbing. So.
Okay. So, 1 second. As we.
Oh God, what if? Oh God, no.
As you watch her break this, you hear a deep rumbling in the ground. Below you, around you, everywhere. As everything begins to shake. As she casts an earthquake using this tablet.
I'm gonna quickly look around to see if there's a loose gem.
Okay. Everyone who didn't make a 15 is going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as this earthquake goes off. The other members of the party, of the rival party, look and see this happening and begin to reach out for her, and she dips out. And you watch as Maggie swipes in her bag and hits 2 tablets out of her bag before she makes it up the stairs. And several pieces of rock collapse down and block the way out.
Lulu, I'm knocked out.
You are knocked out. Okay.
Lulu, because I had to definitely because my family was here, but I was still listening. Could I have a chance, if this works, to the moment she tried to do something, if I have a chance to stop her for whatever you're doing with Blood Puppet?
She was not in your vision from where you're at. She
Damn
was in
it.
the back part
No.
of that ring, unfortunately.
Fuck.
So she starts the earthquake. You all take 19 points, and the entryway collapses.
I'm assuming
Oh shit, I forgot to roll.
half for people to succeed.
Half if you beat 15.
Lulu,
Which is-
I was climbing up that rope.
Voice
Voice
mod.
mod.
Voice
Oh,
mod,
what?
yes.
Did it do it again?
Yes.
So I would say you were at the end of the rope.
Or under
A
the
piece of rock hits you in the shoulder and then the head, and Ao reaches out and grabs your arm right as you go unconscious, and she pulls you the last of the way up
Half of-
onto here.
should be 9, I think, the way Lulu runs.
What's half of 12?
9.
Half of 12,
12?
6.
It's supposed to be half of 19, not half of 12.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
so it should be
well, that's
9.
my. Okay, so 12 minus 9. Okay. Oh God, I'm down to 3 hit points.
How's
As
my
this goes
stamina?
on, Ika goes down. You watch as Irvon, the human over there, gets hit by a collection of rocks. He goes down, and Kava, the Dragonborn, immediately goes over and begins healing. Dermot rushes over to you, Ika, and begins applying a first level Cure Wounds. It's going to be +3, so 8 + 3. You're up at 11 HP. Ao goes, get up the rope quickly, now. And begins directing the rest of you up.
Armand's gonna help Bhaqull up the rest of the way.
Is there a loose gemstone?
There are a couple smaller ones. It would take a strength saving throw to try and pull it off.
That's
Or a strength check, rather.
I'll do that.
I'll help you.
All right, so do it at advantage with Flemeth helping.
Oh, okay, I'll just... Yeah. 18.
Okay, so 18. Yeah, you break a chunk of this crystal off and you slide it into your bag.
And then I'll just climb up the rope.
So you guys can both get up the rope fairly easy. You see Galsarid has gone over to where the tablets she dropped are and picks them up. He looks around the chamber and he goes, I don't think it's going to hold much longer, Ao, but I think we have our ticket out. And he holds the tablet over. These seem to be teleportation scrolls.
Then we need to get out of here fast now, before this collapses on all of us.
I agree. Here, and he hands one to your group. We'll go with one, you go with the other.
Okay.
Everyone, gather up, and they begin to get together. You hear Ao scream out, Everyone, are you alright? He gets back up as Kava is healing him. He goes, yeah, oh god, yeah, that fucking hurt.
Okay, we're all more or less in a group. Duncan, or one of you guys with magic, just do it.
And Duncan will take it.
Can I
Grab onto
one of the
everyone.
crystals?
Grab onto me.
You can try and grab one right now. It's your last chance.
All right, I'm going to make a what is it? A
Strength
strength
check. Flash rate.
Cool.
strength check. Okay.
What?
Do you want to go with them?
No.
That's not
That's
strength.
okay.
Click
Just-
strength. Actual strength.
Yeah.
Above
Okay,
the
you
actual
sure?
stat window.
Right.
You watch as they break it and a line forms around them, a circle, and it shoots up in the air and they whoosh, they're gone.
Where's that option? All right, we're going
You break
now.
off a piece of the crystal off Aramine as
And I snap
Duncan
it.
snaps the stone and a line forms around your group. And as it looks like part of the earth is about to collapse on your head, whoosh, you are teleported out of the collapsing tomb of Avandra. For what feels like several moments, you are in a liminal space. None of you, I believe, have teleported before like this. It is just wild. You're unsure of where you're at or where you're going, stuck in your own realm, just being transported and moved until finally you stop. The chilly air and gloomy clouds of Bazazan are completely gone. Instead, you all feel an intense, dry heat. And the first thing that greets you is a brilliant blue sky. You stand on a rooftop, overlooking a full bazaar of a massive city, the likes of which none of you have ever seen before. You see beneath your feet a teleportation circle, the glow of the magic slowly subsiding. And you look out and see vast city and desert. As you arrive in the Jewel of Hope, the city of Ank'Harel in Marquette. That's where we're going to draw a close for this episode.
Oh gosh.
Ah.
Oh,
chills.
fucking God.
Oh.
Fuck!
Uh,
Oh my lord.
so now I'm gonna ask on behalf of everyone, did we level up?
You're going to be really
Okay.
happy. You didn't just level up once.
Oh.
Wait, we skipped to Soul.
You leveled up twice.
Ah, should we skip to 7? I kind of got the rogue page.
Oh.
So we are at 7.
Yep.
You're at 7.
We jumped to fucking 7.
I
Fuck
need to
that
now fix things.
Additionally, I will say for your own note, OOC, as soon as you have arrived where you arrived, you are back to your normal selves.
Okay.
Alright, health. I'm aren't I? Yep, D8s.
Do a 4th level spell. I can only do 1 though.
So
I need to
D8
check
or
what I
5,
get.
depending on how I roll.
GG,
I'll
well
fucking
played.
take that. Okay.
Dude, that was an intense session. Dear
You
Lord.
guys, I will let you know, despite taking more damage, took the shortcut through. You guys
Really?
blazed through the dungeon because that is, in fact, a much shorter pathway to get out.
Oh my god.
You actually
Huh.
cut through like an extra session that the other group had to do because they went the wrong way.
Oh,
Damn. Oh, did they
wow.
clear the rubble? Did they clear the rubble in
So,
the first room?
no, they actually figured out the skull puzzle.
Oh, there was a skull puzzle?
They
Yeah.
figured out the
It
skull
was
puzzle.
the skull.
They
the
went the
beginning.
wrong way and fought the things through the rubble anyway because they went the wrong way.
Get 7.
Because they didn't
So
want
wait.
to dance with fire.
So wait, was the wrong way? Because okay, I want to make sure I got this right. Solving the puzzle was literally putting the ring in the vase, right?
Actually, no.
No.
It was putting anything of value to you in the vase.
I knew
Oh.
it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I had a feeling too.
So the ring literally had nothing to it. It was just a ring.
I mean, there was something to it, but it wasn't the solve for the puzzle.
Okay.
Unless the ring had value to you, it wouldn't have done anything.
So we took the shortcut.
You did. You took the more dangerous shortcut.
Nice.
God
By doing the
bless
whole-
the fucking what is it? What is the system called? Shit.
Milestone.
Milestone system.
Yeah.
God bless.
I have some things to upgrade, which is I have an ability score upgrade and a martial versity upgrade. Fuck yes.
Okay, cool.
Jeff board
I'ma
now.
just enjoy my fucking expertise.
There
fucking
was
thing.
actually another way to get through that skull puzzle that neither group found either, which is you could have just given it 25 gold. It would have been like, yeah, that's worth enough, and opened the door.
Jesus Christ.
But who's just gonna sit there and feed a skull gold until they well, it's all gone? Like,
Lulu, I now get my fucking Echo avatar. Yes.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
just learned it.
I knew it was coming up.
Hey,
I'll need a little help later, Lulu.
Yeah, we can
To
sit
level
down.
So,
I will definitely need help with mine.
So I have 3 skills that are now plus 11 whenever I roll.
Yep,
Expertise, bitches.
weapon expertise.
I love it. Short of a nat 1, I practically can't fail 3 different skill checks now.
So I have 7.
I took goading attack. It says also that I can have an ability score upgrade on a martial veracity. Does that mean I get another attack from this list of battle masters?
Let me have a look.
I'm questioning.
I'm letting the dramatic music play out.
I finally get my key in powered strikes.
Yes,
that
you do
was-
magic damage now.
Yeah.
We got so close to a TPKO, and we literally had we almost could have died if we didn't
Sweet
think fast.
fucking
Oh.
Jesus.
I just became harder to kill.
You got
How
the uncanny
harder?
dodge?
No, evasion. I already
it's
had uncanny
evasion.
dodge. Yeah,
Yes,
evasion.
evasion.
So all those deck saves I had to do today, I could have fucking passed them and taken 0 damage. But anyway.
Yep.
Oh,
Evasion
funny you
is very
say that
good.
because yeah, guess what I also just got at the separate
Evasion is very good.
level.
No.
What's my? Oh, I have to get. I now have a martial archetype. Oh dear lord.
I love
Oh,
how
damn.
similar
It's awesome.
we have shit fucking Depresso.
Let's see at
We are just the fast boys.
Yeah.
so you get a ability score improvement at 6th level.
Yep.
Oh no, you all are gonna hate me.
What you fucking
I
do?
get so much worse. I now
Expect it.
get to summon little blighted saplings.
Oh,
Yes, you do. You finally do get that. That's what you wanted too.
Yes.
So for the martial versatility, it's not that you get another; it's that you can replace what you already have for your maneuvers.
Okay.
So if you wanted to
so
swap it out with a
for-
different maneuver, because I know you've been using goading attack, but if you wanted to swap for like pushing attack or tripping attack or something, you could do that.
That's a good question.
Also, your fighting style choice can be switched. So the fighting style you chose at first level can be switched.
What did I choose? I forgot.
I
Bonus of body.
suppose you chose. Actually, don't know what you. Oh, you chose superior technique to get maneuver.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
6th level, wholeness of body. You gain the ability to heal yourself. Hit points equal to 3 times your monk level.
Mm-hmm.
ah, there you go.
Hey!
You can heal yourself for 21. There you go.
I'm questioning now what my tiefling
needs the
races
healer?
get.
Is it possible that you can give me an extra character sheet so that I can make it for the blighted sapling?
Yeah, I can do that, and actually, I can also give a blank character sheet to you, Saya, for your Echo Knight. I
Oh,
meant to do
shit.
that before, so you could just use your own token and not have to rely on me.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you could just make it like a darker version of your own character.
Yeah.
Let's see. Add character.
Give it a backstory.
Add character.
No, it's technically. I already slightly have some connotations of where that comes from, and it's not good connotations, but you know.
Yeah,
What
I need
is
to
your
jot down
shadow?
fucking-
What is your shadow that's kind of been holding stuff back? Been a good
Efficiency bonus is
connotation.
+3 now. Okay.
Yeah, I need to actually do the thing that I've been saying I would do for months and actually
Oh.
message Lulu future ideas I have.
Do
Yeah.
it now.
Do it.
I forgot once I
It's
reach
done.
5th level, I can cast the darkness spell. I forgot to put that on my sheet.
Yeah, should do that.
It says cast the darkness. Is darkness spell a cantrip? Let me check.
Oh,
No, it's
god
definitely
damn
not.
it. Lulu, I'm a monk with slow fall.
Yeah,
My ass could have just jumped
yeah.
down that fucking... man! Dude, okay. I want you to know, like, I'm looking at my enormous list of essentially monk-based skills, and then open hand, and then more monk. There's so many fucking monk ones that sometimes I just fucking forget, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
what's
there's
that for?
so. I
need to
think
organize
this is
my
a
shit,
I think
I
this is a
really
basic
do.
monk thing of deflect missile.
Yeah, Like missile is
Right.
also very useful.
Lulu, it says
Where do I
create an
get that?
NPC, character mancy, or edit sheet directly.
You can just edit sheets directly because it doesn't matter. You're just using it for the
Okay.
token.
Okay.
Because
Let me
you're
just-
just going to use your own character
Just
sheet.
edit my
anyway, so.
image, yeah.
And then I have one there for you, Chim, for your character.
Yeah, I've got it.
For
I'm
your
getting it now.
lighted.
Wait, Lulu,
Yep,
does
yep,
that fireball count as a missile?
No,
I don't.
but it
work with
does.
magic?
It
I don't
does
think
work
it
with
works with magic.
invasion. No, it has to be a physical projectile.
Right.
Ah.
How did you darken it?
I use the tinted function, but you can't do that like with you can't do that with when you're setting it in the thing. You just have to do it when you drop it out.
Okay.
But you could also just darken the picture and then make the token darker inherently before you upload it,
That's true.
like
Hey,
MS Paint or something.
Hey, Lulu, quick question.
Yeah.
I have the ability for dedicated weapon, and basically, you know, it's just I focus on a weapon and I make it into a monk weapon. What does that mean exactly?
It means that you get monk bonuses for the weapon.
So my punch bonuses go to the weapon too?
Correct.
Well, fuck me. Why haven't I Well, punching's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, punching's fun. We'll stick with
Punching is very fun.
that. Okay.
So you can turn a weapon into a monk weapon, and it'll make your damage slightly better, I believe, because you do 1d4 still, right? Plus things for your punches.
No, I'm level 7, so I'm doing 1d6.
Oh, okay, then I'm wrong. Before level 7, I think it would have allowed you to do slightly more damage, because you could do like a short sword as a monk weapon as 1d6. So you
Nope,
could have
level
been
5 is
doing-
1d6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There we
level 5 on
go.
1d6. I go up to 1d8 at level 11.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm glad we left with
Yeah,
not
so
empty-handed.
damage.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We got 2 crystals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
2 people nabbed crystals. I slipped one in my bag. It was one of the blue crystals.
Me and Bhaqull get to go back to...
Yeah, the
Tee.
thing you guys... Oh, shoot, actually. I completely forgot 3 rolls. That we're going to do right now with you guys.
Oh, yippee!
Because they're treasure rolls.
Griffin, did you drop the 3 of us?
Yeah. That's when my guy died.
That's just the death.
Oh god. The fucking Bhaqull yippee! It's amazing.
Is darkness just a cantrip or is it a?
It's a spell.
Second level evocation. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yippee,
Learn
Bhaqull.
divinity. I
Is
can
this-
cast divinity.
Okay, I need... I don't want to make roll for this. Okay,
No, that's stupid. I'm sorry.
Oblivion,
Hmm.
Esso, and Ribo. I'll make you 3 roll.
Mm.
All 3 of you roll me a d100.
Oh my god, honey.
You got a what?
93.
Oh boy.
Is there more than the fucking crystals?
Okay, Bhaqull, you found an immovable rod on one of the flamey boys, little head guys.
Mm.
So, if you don't know what the immovable rod is, it's basically a rod that when you click a button, it stays in place no matter where it is,
Oh.
and you just leave it there. It's very useful. Nice little convenience tool.
Mm.
What is this? Interesting. Okay. So you found a set of horseshoes. There are 4 of them. They are horseshoes of a zephyr. When they are applied to a creature, they can just float across objects 4 feet above them, like water or lava. They relieve no tracks and ignore difficult terrain, and it increases their movement speed. And they can go up to 12 hours a day without suffering exhaustion from a forced march.
Lulu.
So you can buff a horse.
Lulu.
Yes.
What about my horse?
What about your horse?
What about my horse!
Oh my god!
Fuck, we lost
Seabiscuit
Seabiscuit.
is.
Seabiscuit!
I want you to know that the entire other party had horses. One of them had a war horse, which is even stronger.
This doesn't matter! That's Seabiscuit! It's not about the quality, it's about the Seabiscuit! We had a pond!
Seabiscuit is in the stables at Bazazan, 3,000 miles away.
What if they don't pressure well enough?
It's fine, because you went into Betrayer's Rise and never came out. They think you're dead, probably. They're probably gonna sell Seabiscuit.
Oh,
It's horseshoes of what?
Horseshoes of a Zephyr. I'll send you the compendium link.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
A
Seabiscuit.
very nice adventuring, wondrous item.
what does Honey get? That's a good question.
He got a 93, which
Yeah.
is very good. Where is this?
Can you imagine losing Seabiscuit would just cause Bhaqull into a more deeper
No.
depressed alcoholism?
Now all Bhaqull has is alcoholism.
Oh my god.
Roll me a d4.
Ooh.
Orion. 4. God damn.
I roll
The-
shit during
the
everything
person-
else, but during loot, I roll high.
The guy who caused us the worst problems we've had so far is going to
Yeah,
get the
okay.
nicest thing.
You find a sleek, gray wooded bow.
Oh.
The bow gives +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Mhm.
It gives you dark vision at a range of 60 feet. I think you already have, but
Fuck, I'm a
dark
it doesn't matter.
however, it gives you the ability to communicate telepathically with any willing creature you see within 30 feet.
Telepathy bow.
While you're hidden or invisible, your attacks with this weapon deal psychic damage instead of any other damage type. And as a bonus action, you can deal a DC 15 concentration check. If you succeed, attacks you make this round do not end your invisibility or reveal your position.
Okay, I need a link to that so I can copy that down.
I have a link. I will put it in your channel. The bow is called Whisper.
Hey. Well, my goal of finding a fucking magic bow just happened, so I'll take it.
Very good magical bow.
I'm trying to fucking fix my.
One of the downsides, though, for you guys going quickly, you did not hit all the loot rooms.
Eh.
The other group got a lot more loot.
Eh.
Eh.
Yeah.
Shit.
I almost died. I think that counts.
That's valid. There was a
Live.
set of supreme potions in one room, though. That would have helped.
Oh.
Let's see if I can create a fucking...
I'm still reeling from Seabiscuit.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
don't think really
There
care
are
about the
other
treasure chest,
sea
but the sea
biscuits.
chest is good.
I think dead. Question mark.
Bhaqull's gonna spend his entire time looking for someone to teleport a horse.
Yes.
Bhaqull's just gonna be like, please, I need someone to teleport a horse.
I'm trying to figure out fucking my Echo Knight shit. I'm like writing it all.
Something close to understand something quickly. Alright, I have both multiple open at once. Cool. Magic bonus. Yep. What class of bow is Whisper? It's a short bow?
I think it is a short bow.
Oh, it says any bow. That's weird. I'll just use the short bow thing that I have and just make it magic and shit.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, it is any bow. What bow have you been using?
Short bow.
Yeah, so we'll make it a short bow.
Okay.
Fucking my ability score. Fucking hell.
It's the big numbers on the side. So you got ability score improvement. So up one of the bigger numbers by 2, or 2 numbers by 1.
I am muted in the Discord. I'll give you this
Dramatic
immovable
music
rod
off.
for you
We've had our
to
drama.
teleport me
Seamus
my
gets already
horse.
dead. It's fine.
Please,
No!
they're all I have. There you go.
Don't you dare say that. I will not allow this.
Since I keep fucking getting wisdom something.
My
where I'm gonna put
horse.
it.
Look, I will tell you if you want to do it in character. There are people who exist in this world who have the ability to do sending spells.
wait.
Actually, you might have the ability to do sending spells because we talked about that.
Yes,
So you could do a sending
I should
and
have
have
it
it
as
taken
a,
care of.
I should have it as a spell.
Yeah, we can. That's part of your level up process because I remember talking to you about it. You saying you wanted to take.
Yeah,
sending.
sending spell was the next one I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
gonna learn sending spell just so I can have someone take care of my horse.
Well, I mean, you could also find people to get your horse to you.
It's true.
So wait, I was just
Martial archetype.
I'm reading back over everything for Whisper Lulu.
Mhm.
If you already have dark vision, add
you do
30
this card
feet to
again.
the range. I can now see
I came here to
150 feet in
drink
the dark.
alcohol and have
That's correct.
horse, and I'm all out of horse.
Damn.
It is perfect for
so
you.
now it's just alcohol.
I am now a long-range sniper in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you rolled a 93 on my table, which is a very rare weapon. So I looked at my very rare weapons and I was like, yeah, this is fair.
I'm just gonna edit my
My
dark vision thing. Could now say 150.
What is my upgrade for? Do we upgrade our hit points as well?
Yes. So you roll your hit
Okay.
die plus your constitution.
I got a stick.
Plus.
You got an immovable rod, which is fun.
I got a stick.
Can you
It's a fancy stick.
Hit die plus your constitution.
send me
So I
the
gotta
rest
roll
of the
the
stuff for the
D10.
pendant?
Oh. Yes, I can.
Can you help me with me leveling up?
Let me just.
Because all I did was go to my sheet and just change the 5 to a 7.
Hold on.
I got.
We are at the awakened state, so here's this. It is in your thing now.
Cool.
Okay. Yes, I can help you both, but it might have to be another day because I really need to get food.
Oh,
Go
okay.
eat.
Okay. Go
So I can hit you both up. I could probably just jump in chat when I see you in the next few
Yeah,
days, and we can just run it
before-
over.
E.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
going
hope you
to go
guys had
switch to
fun.
Yippee! I
Rest
will
well,
need help
Lulu.
as well at some point.
Thank you, Lulu.
Enjoy
Thank you
your
for
meal.
session. It was very nice.
Mwah,
Yeah,
you're
love you
Can't wait
guys.
for next week.
I'm
Bye-bye.
gonna hop
Next
on
Bye.
everybody as well. Bye bye.
Oh my god.
Okay, chat. It's time to end. Let me find someone to rate. I am excited. It'll be very fun. Oh yes, we'll get silent. If I can spell your name.
There we go. Okay. As always, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope that you have a good time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, Gobbles.